And we're live, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Hello.
Happy Sunday, yeah. Great time for fires being set to towns and dragons in the sky. Welcome back to Tyranny of Dragons, everybody, and to Faerun, where we have our amazing group of adventurers that we all know and love, sometimes resent depending on the actions that they do, but don't worry, we're not talking about that yet. We have Arya playing Reyna, Stormborn.
Good morning, darlings.
Oh my.
Oh.
My.
Oh,
Lyra
my.
Falspell being played by our glorious Savvy.
Hello.
Everybody's like got like their bedroom voice, like hello. Hello.
Zach, I'm going to be honest with you. I was taking a sip of my coffee. I snorted some cinnamon and you called my name, so I rolled with it.
Somehow it worked. I don't know how. That's what's surprising. We have Alcar the Courageous.
That's me. I'm Alcar.
Okay, thank God. I didn't want to think of an Alcar bedroom voice like, haha, we're in bed together. Or something
We're
like that.
having intercourse.
No.
Oh,
Tapping out.
I'm tagging in. No, we have Severa Wrath being played by our amazing Ray.
Well, slap my ass and call me Judy. Actually, don't call me Siv, because that's my name.
Oh God.
Not me getting ready
And
to call you Judy.
last but certainly
Alcar,
not
okay.
least, not Ray, not Judy, but Quill being played by Thorn.
I hope you don't expect a bedroom forward from me. I don't sleep. I have studies to take care of.
God.
Oh,
So
no.
on brand.
You hear just some random, one of the ladies from like the circus or the carnival be like, yelling at
We didn't
them.
hear
We
it.
didn't hear you.
Yeah, it was just
Okay,
quiet.
I'm not. I just said I yelled. It's a child.
Oh, yeah. It's a child.
Disgusting.
literally.
You know.
Oh.
Not the disgusting part.
Oh,
Great
no,
timing.
it's disgusting because it's a child. Okay, not because it's Quill. Let me
children.
clarify.
Gnomes are people too.
No other people please do not stop on us, kick us, or anything of the sorts.
You didn't say
You
punch.
didn't-
No, just
Yeah, you didn't say not to punt you, so.
Anybody need candles?
But I'm pretty sure that we all remember where we last left up last time.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Very good. All of you pretty much kind of like stop just outside the town. Like literally, you're like fairly close to it, like to the town itself, and you're seeing dragon cultists running amok about, mercenaries along with them, kobolds, and a blue dragon that seems to still be like his place has not really changed in terms of where he's just chilling. And can everybody roll me insight rolls? These you do not need to do blind GM rolls. These are just going to be some just generic insight rolls. All right. So, Lyra and Reyna, kind of like if you kind of can pick apart the body language of this dragon, is that it looks
Yes.
bored.
It looks
What?
what?
I didn't hear
bored.
anything.
So, well, give me a second. Listen, it looks bored.
Bored. Got
Like
it.
as if almost like it's like disinterested with everything that's happening, right? It's just chilling there and just letting things happen, but like you could tell, like like when you're over at like a fucking like you're at like the like you're when you were used to be like 8 years old and you had to go to the store with your mom and you're waiting in line and it's like watching
Oh.
paint dry
Mm-hmm.
because the person in front of you has like 5,000 coupons, so you're waiting for them to use every single one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't coupon shame here, Zach.
Yeah, no coupon shaming. We're poor people. We get that.
I'm saying when you were young and didn't understand.
Yes.
Fair enough.
When you're young, you were free of capitalism.
They
Question.
want to be anywhere but here, despite it
Is-
being their idea.
Is the
Yeah.
dragon saying anything? Anything that we can hear?
Oh wait, I forgot. Haha, everybody. Silly me. I forgot. Saying that.
Because Alcar speaks Draconic.
Oh,
So does Civ.
so does Quill.
So does Reyna.
Also, do you guys hear the ambience and sound effects and all
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
that? Okay, cool.
I turned mine.
So, occasionally, you'll hear it pretty much like let out a little bit of a roar, and it's a lot of most of these are just like they're not necessarily being yelled or anything like that. But one phrase you hear is "Gather more. Do not waste your time on petty little weaklings."
Does that mean the townsfolk?
As you say that, you see a cultist gut a townsfolk like not too far.
No,
away.
it does not.
I think we know our answer.
Oh dear. All right. Well, he looks rather bored, so maybe let's not entice him at all. Let's leave him over there being bored.
It means probably he has a bigger plan in all this. Or they, she says, gesturing to the cultists. Anyways, we should probably get to that west gate, right?
Right.
That's the plan, or at least I thought it was. I could be confused. I am often confused.
And we know what we're doing. Everyone's clear on the plan.
Well, I think so. I have our good trusty scout here, and for the stream, Quill is going to hold up her familiar, a rather multicolored looking lizard with somewhat draconic features by the name of Oswick.
Hold on. I'll get him.
Does it make like a noise or anything like that?
Yeah, he does make a noise. He goes,
Here he is.
"Did you hear that?"
No, I heard. No, literally, he goes and then it went.
Oh, he goes, "Ah."
Ew.
Oh no, it's gross.
That sounds
He's
like
been eating
fart.
food.
I'm just trying to get. That wasn't the sound I was trying to make, but okay.
I mean, it works though. It kind of works. Not gonna lie. He goes. Ah.
Ow.
Let's see if I can.
It's okay.
No. You ever seen that? Heard that blowfish going? Ah.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh
that.
my god!
Oh,
You're not
God.
making it better.
You're only making it worse.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm here for it. Look, okay.
Ow.
No. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Do not stop.
no.
Do not collect money.
What is the plan, party people? Out of character. What is the plan that the party has come up with for what's going on?
Out of character, Zach, can you do something about your headset? Because we can't hear you very well.
I don't know what to do other than how I'm talking. I could disconnect. I could, like,
No,
I don't
it's
know.
much better.
I hear you
What's that?
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you fine.
okay.
Okay.
I think it was
Yeah,
just maybe me and Ray because I couldn't hear you for a hot minute, but it's better now.
Okay. But yeah, just kind of, what's the plan? What you guys doing?
As I understand it, get into the west gate, head into the west gate because apparently a little more quieter from there, and attempt to move more with subtlety. Use Oswick as more of a front scout to make to see if where cultists are and whatnot. If should we need to get past cultists, try to sneak using fog clouds or illusions or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then only fight if you can play fake it till you make it. Basically, just lie, deceive, and sneak, and try not to fight until very absolutely necessary when the jig is up.
Okay.
Yeah, and we would use fog cloud like strategically. So parts where we feel like we're gonna be really exposed, or we're in like big public areas, that's when we'd bust it out. And we have both Reyna and Lyra covering that for us.
Okay. Leozen, I am going to say, is busy just trying to keep hold of your prisoner so he doesn't take it as an opportunity to run away. Also because I don't have a token for him ready yet. So I need one of you to just roll. So, but you're all now moving, correct?
I think so.
Yeah. Yes.
But I'm just gonna take the opportunity to cast Mage Armor before we do it.
That is a great idea.
I'm up.
I can do that.
Fucking Sif is like, I'm squishy.
I'm just picturing Ralph Wiggum on the bus. I'm in danger.
I was just thinking that.
That's exactly
Do I
what it
still have
was.
the option of selecting Mage Armor? Oh yeah, here we go. Mage Armor update. Yeah.
Okay. Any other preparatory things to cast now, or wait until something happens? Or are we good to go now?
I got nothing, so.
Hold on.
Holding.
Reyna is going to reach over and put her hand on Alcar, on his shoulder, and kind of give it a little squeeze and say, "Listen, darlings, we're going into the dragon's den, literally. We need everything we can at our disposal, and therefore I am granting you this honor, Alcar. Use it well." And she's gonna
I love
cast-
honors.
Field of Faith.
Ooh.
Nice.
What does it look like?
It's going to be like a swirl of clouds around him with like electricity like sparking and dancing around it, creating like a shield of energy of like stormy energy around him, very much like pairing with her nature.
Shocking.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt him by any means, but
Imagine just every step. Ow, ow, ow.
like, you know, when you have those like little balls that like have the electricity, when you put your finger on it, it goes to your finger, but you get like a little zap. Like,
Yeah.
imagine.
My thought was like, you know, when you put your hand in the dryer for laundry, and all of a sudden,
static shock.
You see Alcar flex, and the clouds swirl around him, and he cries out, "I'm made of zappies!"
Oh my god.
all right.
Quill's trying to shush him so they don't get caught already.
Yeah.
Is that something that everybody does? Kind of like a hand over fucking Alcars. They're like,
But like,
Civ does it and her hair stands up on end.
this
Oh my
effectively, like, for flavor, if there was something to be like coming toward him that this AC would give him like a bonus to like have miss, you would see like lightning bolts kind of like shooting at whatever's coming at him and kind of like knocking it away, almost like a little storm guardian, like for flavor.
very cool. All right, so you are all trying to sneak, correct?
Yes.
Trying is the operative word there.
Well, try indeed, everybody. Sneak, please. Stealth.
Okay. Where's my stealth?
Ooh.
Damn.
We're rolling stealth. Hold on. I'm trying to
Easy.
find it. I got it.
Hey!
So you all begin moving into the town. Again, kind of just treating Leosin as with the party, but not with the party, just for convenience sake.
Schrodinger's NPC.
He wouldn't, for now, at the moment, and that's just literally because of, like, stat sheets and shit I don't have currently available right now. So, as you are all moving, you do notice a couple of different, like, townhouses being raided, looted, and pillaged. And I need... Who is leading this group? Like, who is, like, at the front?
That'd be me.
So, and actually, just so I kind of have a good idea, let's get a marching order established. So, we have Alcar at the front, correct?
Hang on, guys. Before we decide that, I was gonna suggest, Lyra, you're a druid, right? Don't you have, like, better senses for, like, you know, navigation and all of that? I'm not sure, but maybe the druid should lead? I don't know. Whoever has, like, the highest...
I definitely just did roll the shittiest stealth, so I don't know if I should lead.
You also have to keep in mind, this is a town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the wilds.
Forest.
I would
This is true.
suggest Alcar in the front, some combination of Civ, Quill, and Lyra, and then Reyna could take up the back because I think she has the next strongest AC. Yeah. So like we could kind of like sandwich and cover you guys in the middle from like, you know, forward and like, you know, back attacks, and then you guys can kind of, I guess.
Rain hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely sandwich Quill, because I feel like Quill's probably the squishiest out of all of us.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 for stealth, so I feel like I'm extra stealthy right now.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is on fire.
So you all are making your way in through town. A lot of buildings are on fire. Dead are in the streets. You notice there are a couple of dead kobolds here and there. There has been a little bit of resistance, but not a ton. And so, Alcar, you are at the front of this group, though.
Yeah.
So you're going to be the one to see this first. Everybody is going to see it, but Alcar sees it first, so therefore I'm going to give him the chance to, if he has a direct reaction, he can take. As you move over, you see a mother, a father, and 2 children surrounded by kobolds and cultists. The father is wounded beyond compare, blood dripping from the sides of him. The mother is also wounded a little bit, but she has a spear and she's trying to, like, you know, fend them off, being like, "Get back, devils! Get back!" The kids are pretty, and it's 2 kids. They couldn't be any older than 10. And one of the kobolds said, "Didn't boss say to cut him?" "Yeah, I think so."
Oh god.
Alcar just turns and looks at the others and with an expression that very clearly reads, "Come on, you can't expect me not to kill them."
Fine. Save them, Alcar.
Yes!
Just
And
So I'm gonna
it.
move you all to the map real quick, though,
okay.
so you guys can see what this
Yeah.
looks like.
Alcar, just don't draw more unnecessary attention to yourself.
I'll be quiet.
Zach, as we approach everyone, we get to remain in stealth, right? Like, we can reveal ourselves
guys-
once we...
You guys, it doesn't seem like even... So I'll say this much. One of you did get noticed, which was Lyra, but they're not really giving too much notice to you. Sphera, since you're kind of asking specifically about that, can you give me an insight roll, blind GM roll?
Blind GM roll for insight. Okay, suck. Blind GM. Insight.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. It appears that they think that you're some, like, because you're well armed and better, like, you know, equipped seemingly than, like, the atypical town guardsman. So they assume that you're honestly like a mercenary that's on their side, so they're not paying you any mind. So
You mean Alcar and whoever else is visible?
yeah, pretty much. Well,
Okay.
it's like it seems like they assume just by virtue of what looked like a mercenary on our side. Cool. They don't seem to be regarding with much. So in terms of if you wanted to get in a whatchamacallit, if you want to get in a sneak round, you could.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So it's up to you guys. Are you guys planning on trying to save this little family?
I vote yes.
I vote yes.
But do we fight, or if we're saying
Yeah.
that they think we're mercenaries and that we're well armored, that we might be more senior to them? We could pretend like we want to take this family in our custody. And
No,
bring them to the
even better idea. Let's convince them that the dragon wants them somewhere else right now, and we'll take care of these.
Yes, let's do that. I was just going to
Yeah.
suggest that too.
Yeah.
Sphera, you're our charisma whore. You should take the lead on this one.
First of all,
Okay.
ouch. Ooh.
Rude.
Hear
It's
me.
just a joke.
I was like, ooh.
I prefer lady of the evening, but I'll take
Oh
it.
my god.
Civ would sort of kind of come out of the shadows and
I'll unpause the game so you
Ooh,
guys
use
can-
draconic. Use draconic.
will kind of make sure that Alcar is by her side, so it kind of looks like her, guard or something.
Booby guard.
And she hail down one of the kobolds
What do you say?
and speak in draconic to the kobold, and she'll say, "What are you doing? You heard the dragon. We don't waste our time with these weaklings."
And then, hey, Tim, Yeah.
Tim.
come here.
You don't smell like us. You must be up. Are you paid? Are we paying you? Is that what's happening? Are you a paid person?
Generously.
I believe we are far above your pay grade. That's for certain. Now,
When you say pay grade, all you hear is,
Oh,
Oh,
here's
I
what?
didn't hear anything.
Didn't hear anything.
he didn't seem to understand, so he's just saying, what?
Oh.
Oh.
And when you said pay grade,
Uh,
kobolds have an intelligence that's decently low.
Can I pipe,
Yes.
pipe in?
Yes.
Sorry, can I pipe in, guys?
Go for
I
it.
feel you, I mean? Yeah. We have orders from the master.
Oh.
He's
One of the cultists come over and smacks the back of the head out of the cultist.
Ow.
And he just says, make sure that they don't leave. He looks over at your group, and he says, orders from the master, huh? On what grounds?
I would like to
Just-
cast
Sorry.
minor illusion and make the and have the talisman appear. And like when I'm reaching to my robe, cast minor illusion and make it so I pull out the symbol, the cultist symbol.
Severa,
mean-
do you say? Oh, go for it.
I was going to say, Raina could just pull out her actual symbol. That
You
way,
could.
if they try to look at it, it's not a fake.
It's up to y'all. Do you want Raina to pull it out, or do you want to
I think
try it
Raina
out?
should do it.
Reina,
yeah, Rena actually has the symbol.
She would rummage in her pocket and pull it out and hold it up. Listen here. You don't want to make him angry, do you? And she, points to the dragon.
So, Severa, you're getting help from.
Bless
Me
you.
sneezing, apparently. Ugh.
I love how we hear that.
I don't know. I literally don't know why my mic might be this way today. Is it just cutting in and out?
There's
Kind
just
of.
certain thing. I think when you like pull it away from your mouth to make it seem like you're further away, like it's just not picking you up for some reason. But when you put it back, like we hear you fine.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
consistent.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Gotta fiddle around with it and figure out what's up with it. But Severa, you're technically getting help from a couple of different, sources. You get advantage on this persuasion roll. Or no,
Ooh.
deception, my bad.
Deception?
Deceptively
Deception.
persuasive.
Ooh,
So-
got it.
Shift click.
Come on.
Woo!
Net 20.
Heck yeah.
He looks
Yes!
over and he says, "Leave them to the mercenaries."
What?
Smack.
Ow! That hurt. You see. Come on, boys. We have more looting to do.
They mosey on down the street. The cultists move along, and the woman is still like with like a spear, and they point over and say, "That one's feisty. Be careful. I'd recommend at least wounding her beyond compare. She won't stop fighting otherwise."
Oh, don't worry. I like them feisty.
All right,
And-
quickly.
The townsfolk keeps the spear aimed at you as you come over. If you think I'm going to give you any less than what I gave them, you're sorely mistaken.
Listen. Calm down. We're not actually with the cultists. We're here to help. Can we take you to safety?
Roll persuasion, because this woman is very shaken up. Her husband is very much bleeding, and her children are behind her. So roll me persuasion, please.
I'd like to use my inspiration.
You may do so.
Nice.
Okay.
And that's exactly why I wanted to use inspiration.
So the 9 is enough, barely, but it's enough. She puts her spear down and she goes, "If I'm honest, I don't have any much gas left, anyways. I have
What's
no choice but
gas?
to trust you."
Alcott,
Oh,
now
you mean like you ate too much? Oh. Sorry.
Quill's gonna smack Alcar gently, just look.
Imagining things Quill is that's either like his kneecap that you smack, or like you jump up and back of the head.
And you hit in the shin.
your husband seems to be in pretty bad shape. What happened to him?
Well, when the cultists began attacking the town, he's one of the town's lumberjacks, and he grabbed an axe and defended our family. But
What a
It's-
Chad.
there's just my name's Tim, actually. You hear him saying? And
Right.
then he says, "We're just trying to get to the keep. The keep has been calling all there. The dragon tried to do a strafing run on it, but it seems that the cobblestone it disperses the lightning from it. I'm sure that if the dragon wanted to, it could bring ruin to the keep, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like it wants to put in the effort."
Yes,
He
right.
seems bored.
Yeah.
Listen, let's not
Seems
question.
to me that the keep. Sorry, Raina, go ahead.
She was
Indeed.
just gonna say,
Tit.
let's not question the small mercy we have here with the boar dragon.
Agreed.
Indeed. Tim,
Yeah.
my good man, can you walk or shall I carry you?
What were you saying,
I-
Siv?
I was just gonna say we should probably not dawdle, and these good folk know this town better than we do. I say they lead us to the fort.
Good idea. We'll help you get there.
And she nods.
May we ask your names? Well, Tim and
Tim and Miss, I don't have an NPC name for this woman.
Can we call her Sally?
Karen!
Sally.
Karen.
Karen,
Karen.
yes.
Tim, Karen,
The fiercest
And-
of Karens.
your children Jim and
Her
Bob.
ferociousness on the Yelp reviews isn't the only thing that's fighting.
Karen. Does Tim tell Alcar his injuries or whether he could stand?
He can stand, but he pretty much he has a couple of slices on his stomach and a little bit on his arm. So it's one of those things where it's they're very painful,
Yeah.
but not life-threatening at the moment.
Excellent. I would hate to have to carry you. I need 2 hands on my blade.
Zach,
Yes.
Hold on. Let me read real quick. In my priest pack, I have a blanket. I don't know what constitutes as a blanket, but is this something that Reina would be able to maybe like wrap around the middle of Jim just to help like slow the bleeding?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, she's
Something like that you could totally do.
going to do so.
All right. Very cool.
All right, stand
And-
still. This is gonna maybe hurt a little bit, but it should help slow the bleeding so we can get you to the keep in one piece.
You like tie it tight.
Yes. Not
And
like so tight where it's like he can't breathe, but yes.
Right.
Of course, it's training.
And Zach, while this is all happening, Sphera would reach out into the weave and pull on whatever magic is around her and restore one spell slot using 2 sorcery.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Nice.
Spell slot.
Cool, Ray.
And it has like a visible effect. You can see the air sort of like waver around her, and it's like a vacuum. Literally, you can feel her, especially the magic users would feel her sort of pulling something into herself.
Oh, Quill's watching
It's
with
like-
rapt attention.
Almost like your ears are popping. It's like you can feel a vacuum of something being sucked right into her.
Ooh.
Can- Hey, DM. This is just more of a
Yeah.
flavor thing than anything I'm going to actually use in combat or anything, but can I make an Arcana roll watching her do this?
Sure. What are you trying to deduce, though?
She's trying to
Like, what are you
deduce basically
trying-
the method, the sort of arcade method of which she's doing this.
Okay.
Again, this is more of a flavor thing of her basically being a scholar and
No,
whatnot.
you can roll.
Okay.
You're able to put together that this definitely comes from a sort of heritage of sorts. What that specific heritage is, you're not entirely certain, but definitely something that it's like, oh, she is a sorcerer. You know what I mean? Like, if the best way I could describe it, you know, like
This will
like
pop in our pee later.
Give
The
me a
difference
quick second to
between-
go get some gloves because it's really cold in here.
Puppy.
That's so random.
Of California. Also, Zach, is there a section that we created for my sorcery points? Is it like either
you
resource
can.
one,
My
resource-
recommendation is for your sorcery points on your attributes. There are 3 different resource tabs. Name one of
Yeah.
those and use that as the place that you track them.
Got it.
Oh yeah, I should do that for my channel divinity too.
Very useful.
That's all. Excuse me.
I just closed the window. It should warm up in here fairly soon.
That's why it's probably cold. You have rain on the way, young man.
Lots of it, from what I hear.
Yeah, about 7 inches. Well, that's a lot for California, mind you. So anybody
I'll
who's
give you
just-
7 inches.
No.
Straight to jail, Mead.
Come join me in jail.
Come join me in jail.
I'm going to prison.
Good. I mean, oh no. Let's see. What's the word? Thinking.
The
thinking,
bird?
thinking.
The bird is the word?
No, bad. Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Bird.
Nightmare. So you have a couple of different options. I'm assuming that because you might run into other townsfolk along the way who are in similar state as these people on your way to the keep. I kind of want to know, are you guys just trying to get with this group to there, or are you also potentially going to stop for each and every group that you see, if you see them?
Civ would cancel against that if we do have this discussion in character, because that's really gonna look conspicuous.
I mean, I guess it depends on, like,
The state of it.
the state of it. Yeah, if it's just like, hail able-bodied people who can fight back, we can't risk the ones we already have. But if it's like kids or like something like that, then
Or if it's like a slew of cultists are dead and there's one left alive and like 2 villagers that are wounded, like I think we could dispatch one quickly and keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
Okay. Everybody roll me perceptions. I'm not gonna. We're using this the roads map as sort of like the general sort of thing for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Ray.
You see broken now.
Ray's like, ooh, fire, and just staring at the flames.
I see smoke.
So here is what you see. I'm going to pull you over there in a moment.
Yoink.
So you're running through the town
Ooh.
It doesn't really hurt
on a horse.
me.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't.
As you come kind of like as you're getting decently close to where the keep is, you see 2 cultists and a kobold, and you see them standing over the body of a woman, and you see crying over the body is what appears to be a child, and it looks like the kobold is about to end its sorry existence.
Well,
This
I'm
is
not going to stand for that.
Are we going into initiative, everybody?
I think we're going into initiative. What do you guys think?
Hell yeah.
We don't want
Yeah.
no.
Huh?
All right.
Get the family to stand back and not get involved.
Yeah, I think we would be in front of the villagers. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Raina. With Raina,
no.
maybe.
Get back here. Get back
Ah! No, child, no!
Picks up a
It's like, you
sword.
know, it's like, you know, when a kid
Leroy!
runs into like traffic and stuff like that.
Yeah. Zach, can I ask a question? How close are we to the keep?
You're not super close, but you're like if you get past this group, you're gonna get there. If that makes sense.
So, is this something worth saying to this family? Like, make a break for it, we'll deal with it here, or should we keep them with us, but slightly behind us?
It comes down to your judgment. It is close enough to where they could make it, but it's up to you if you feel like, that's the right call.
I mean, making a break for it would be smart, but however, there's a chance of, the dragon kind of looks over and just... Suddenly we have roast people, family for dinner.
Yeah, but what if they're behind us and something comes and sandwiches them and kills them anyway?
You're right. I understand it. I'd say just make a break for it. If they can get around, if they can safely get away from them, yes.
Maybe
like
once we engage and keep them busy, there'll be an opportunity. I don't know. I don't know what the right call is here. It's a gamble either way.
Maybe one turn of battle, and then if they're properly engaged, tell them to make a break for it. What do the others think?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
We see an
Really,
opportunity.
peasants, I don't care about them.
Civ.
I didn't say that.
Yourself.
That was out of character.
All right. So we're going into combat.
Woo!
Before, can I just move back a bit?
Is she moving back? I need to move back. I'm...
No. Only to here. No. I'm not gonna say, like, all of a sudden be like, oh, we just saw this. Now let me run all the way back just before we initiate combat. Because the kid's gonna be fucking dead.
Yep. Also, don't put the
I
kid
said
and
right
family in
here.
danger.
That's as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have mage armor.
I don't care.
Okay, we're gonna be going into initiative, everybody. Everybody roll. And
Yeah.
let me see if I can grab the music that I had specifically for this. This is part of some of the new tracks that we're gonna be trying out. Let me know.
Hit it, Bard.
I rolled really bad.
Me too.
Same.
Not savvy rolling a 20. Holy shit.
Safi is pretty much just like.
Savvy's like, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh, there's a pinging option now.
Yeah. So
Sorry. This is new
Also-
to me, so I'm like, ooh.
as you all are like, getting ready, you just hear the kobold yell, like from the other side. You just hear,
What's going on? Hi. What are you doing? Who are you? For some reason it's taking a while and the music isn't working yet.
okay. All right. So make sure everybody has like just the playlists kind of lowered down, so it that as opposed to the actual physical tracks themselves lowered down, just because that's honestly that's what's gonna keep it from killing your ears when it starts up.
Okay.
My ears are already dead.
Lyra, you're up.
Oh damn, this music slaps.
I know. I like it a lot.
Let's see this.
You're gonna get him.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Zach, I'm assuming the
What you
kid
gonna
is
do?
like in the middle, right?
Correct. The kobold's about to try it. Stabby stab, pretty much.
I'm just reading which spell I want to use.
You can't see it, but I'm getting crunk to this song.
Nice.
Very cool.
You do entangle, so all three of them are gonna have to make strength saves. The kid automatically fails, so he's just gonna be there, but all of them fail.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they are restrained.
Someone should run in there and grab the kid out since everything's entangled.
Well, keep in mind, if you step in, you risk being entangled
Yeah.
yourself.
What if... Does anyone have, like, mage hand?
It
I do.
weighs more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to grab her.
Maybe he's on a diet, Zach.
What, on toothpicks?
Lol.
Will's up.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Quill is going to whip out her wand or spellbook, point the wand at the kobold, and just speak out, Tormentum.
Fuck, I hurt. 1 sec, let me check my field. Okay, I'm still alive, but not really. I'm
No, there's 3,
Oh,
so...
never mind. Oh, son of a...
Nice.
The second one kills it, though, so
Okay.
who's getting the third one?
Oh, the third one will go to the closest cultist then.
Oh, I have a much more distinct voice than a kobold.
Oh no, it sounds hot!
Do you want to move at all, or...?
No, I am comfortable right here in the back. Sorry, let me end your turn. My turn for you. There you go.
This one's going to try to make a strength saving throw to use its action to try to break free. Nope, no dice. He is restrained still. Reyna.
No dice, because he rolled a die.
Yeah,
Now he
but
can die.
Zach, if I use like an AoE spell, does that only hurt like enemies, or could it potentially also hurt the child?
if it could hurt the child. Too.
All right, and
That's why when the entangle happened, the kid's restrained too.
The child is right in the middle, right?
Right.
Okay.
okay. Reyna's gonna chance running to the edge.
So that's in the entangled.
Yeah, I understand that.
So you're gonna have to roll me a strength save, please.
Okay.
You just take the wheel? Or no, sorry, Talos take the wheel.
Saving throw?
Yeah, what's it's 13, I believe.
Oh,
Or
God.
restrained.
What part of her is restrained? Like, can she still move her arms and stuff?
Your legs, but you're out of range of the kid if you're trying to snag him.
Could I have had her, like, jump to this position? Like, before she got
No.
entangled?
That would have had to have been something discussed earlier.
Well, I didn't know if he was here or here. That's why I, like, stopped here.
I said multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's gonna...
You still have an action if you want to do something.
I understand that.
And this one is not looking too good after that magic missile.
Okay, can I use... Hold, please.
The beat.
Ooh. Okay. I got it.
They're still dancing.
I really like this music.
I do too.
It's from an anime I was watching, so.
It's super festive for all the burning and looting and pillaging going on.
Yeah, there's just some bard in the depth too, just really singing her word out.
Word of radiance.
Oh, no.
But-
So,
Zach, this says each creature of your choice that you could see. So
Choice,
she's going to
okay, there you
choose
go.
the cultists only.
okay.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Well, alright. I'm completely useless then.
It was a good try.
You tried.
I'm glad that it said of your choice.
That's the only reason I did it, as I saw that, and I was like, perfect!
Well, just kind of like when some of you are like, "Oh, you! I'm gonna try to get you," but I gotta use my action. All right, break free. Nope, not
Nope.
happening. I guess I'm stuck here.
Nope.
Literally, these two are like struggling and pulling at it against. They're like, "Fuck you, you big-eared mean person."
Hey. That's not
Come here.
nice.
Either is entangling us.
You started it.
Okay, so Steph seems kind of taken aback by the fact that everyone just sprang into action and attacked, even though she was gonna go for some guile. So she kind of just like looks very panicked and kind of darts back on over here behind the big lady with the spear. And she says, "You look pretty handy with that thing. I'm just gonna mosey on over here if you don't mind." And then over the shoulder, she sort of wags her fingers at the cultist that Quill already damaged and says, "I'm normally opposed to violence, but certain exceptions must be made." And lobs over a firebolt at the cultist.
That's a miss.
Oh. Would've been good though.
It just sort of whizzes past him, I guess.
Like she was like, "Don't worry, I'll protect." And then that firebolt like, zoom. Never mind. I think you're still gonna protect us. No, like staring at you as that shot out of your hand.
No, trust me, I have terrible aim. Okay, I'm gonna end me turn.
Alcar.
Alcar is gonna sprint over to the cultist, and it's very much like a
Don't mind doing a
teleports
strength
behind you. What's that?
Don't mind doing a strength save since you're in the.
No, of course not.
All right, go ahead and do that. 13 or higher.
Oh boy.
You're trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, but I am also within hitting distance.
It's very true.
It's kind of very much a teleports behind you, no offense, kid, sort of situation, like a omo shinderu. And he just looks at the cultist. Nice to meet you!
Doesn't even make any sense.
Oh,
Oh, dead.
Nice.
nice.
Dead.
And can I use a bonus action to try and break free again, or is that just like
Nope.
once a
that's an
turn?
action. That's an action. Sure.
It's an action?
Correct.
Oh
It even says
no!
specifically within the
Okay.
spell, it requires
Okay.
an action to break
Okay.
free once you're restrained.
That's my turn, I guess.
Myra, it seems like 2 people have thrown themselves into your entangled.
Yes, and I will be finding myself into my own entangle if I don't do this right.
oh no, what are you doing? Are you getting into?
I'm trying to see how many steps I can go. Oh, wait, is it? What? No, I won't make it. Okay. No, I'll step into it. Would I get burnt if I go this way?
You'll just narrowly avoid it.
Okay.
You'll be hot.
Right? What is it? 15.
You'll be working up a sweat.
20. Okay. Let's do this.
If you go to here, I think that's what, 25?
25's here, so I'm gonna step into it, yeah.
Right, so move there and then move there.
Moving on up.
All right. And are you go ahead and give me that strength save to see if you are restrained. Yes, you are.
Oh my
you're
God.
right next to him, though. You're right
You're
next.
not,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to cast Entangle anymore.
Listen here, buddy.
Oh no.
It's like a Disney movie, like Tangled, except it's entangled. We all get trapped in the vines before we learn the power of friendship.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
That's okay, it's just my bonus action. It's supposed to turn my weapon
It's
into...
the bonus action
So
is
the
to make a
bonus
weapon.
action is to actually make a weapon, and then the action would be the attack, if that makes sense. So if you
It
were
says
to
the
attack,
wood of a club or quarterstaff I'm holding is imbued with a nature's power.
Yeah, the bonus action is enchanting the weapon.
Yeah.
Basically.
it's
So
making-
basically,
and
it's
so
not
what-
enchanting it if it doesn't...
No. So the actual spell is the actual enchanting and making a weapon, like, have that specific stats. So that also means that the attacks are magical, right?
Mhm.
The attack that comes off of that would be if you use an action to attack, which I'm assuming is what would have happened, correct?
Well,
It would have.
it just says bonus action, so I don't know.
No, right, but
No.
that's what that's what I'm telling you.
You're making
Okay.
your actual staff magical, like you're imbuing it
Yeah.
with magic, so then that's your bonus action. When you use it to actually attack, that's your action.
Okay, so I still have my action.
Yes.
Yes.
If you-
Okay. Yeah.
If you, the question is, if you use it to attack, then technically we're taking the roll that's already been done. So that 11 and
Oh.
8, that's because that's what Shillelagh, the stat block of that is.
Well, then, so basically I have nothing to do.
If you were gonna attack them.
Okay, so then I have another question.
Okay.
So I have Beach of Beast and Leaf, and I can communicate with the vines,
Okay.
essentially. Can I use that to tell the vines to do something?
In this instance, I'm gonna say no, just because this is a conjuration. Like, it's gonna immediately go. It's like a spell as opposed to like real vines there. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you're basically saying that the vines aren't
For
real.
this specific use, no.
Okay. Then can I end their entanglement spell?
Yes, you can. You can end concentration literally at any point. So if you
How do I do that?
just say, just
Just say
declare literally just say it.
Okay,
We don't have a
then-
tracker for that, and then go ahead and press the L measurement tool. Click where you see like the symbol appear, like wherever on it, and then just hit the delete key.
Did that? I don't think I did it. Oh,
I can also do
I
it for you
got
if
it.
you want.
I got it. It's ended.
Oh,
Sweet.
thank God, darling.
All right, is that your
Okay,
turn?
and that'll be my turn.
Sweet. Will.
Okay, I just yell out, Lyra, lean back. Ignis.
Leaning.
Dead.
Nice.
Ooh.
I am too
Oh, shit,
shit.
Quill.
I have
Like-
a lot of pent up rage in me.
Like what? Like like what? Like you hear Severa, you hear like the woman with the spear lean over and whisper to you and say, "The child scares me."
Me
Nice.
too, Fran. Me too. She's
Alucard
tiny,
doesn't-
but she packs punch.
Alucard
Yeah.
just picks up the child and puts it on his shoulders and starts running toward the keep.
I just turned, as I put away my book and wand, I just turned to Severe with a small spark and say, and that is how you cast magic.
And Spirit just rolls her eyes.
Wow.
It's like, okay, nerd.
Okay, nerd.
Put you in a locker later.
All right. Well done. Your first combat encounter, everybody. So you all run to the keep, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So one sec while I get the keep map ready. I'm gonna move you all there along with the townsfolk that you all came with. Let me see. So as you approach, you notice that the keep is very, very loosely manned. By loosely manned, I mean as in it doesn't seem like there's a ton of guards. There are 2 guards that are at the gate with their weapons out, and 2 guards up on the walls with bows and arrows aiming down. You see a couple of dead cultists outside and dead like kobolds, and like as your party approaches and all that, the 2 guards like bring their spears to bear and say, "Oh, who goes there?"
We have survivors.
You hear the woman immediately cry out, Frank, it's us, they helped us, they're with us." Okay, thank God we have at least somebody that's trying to help. God, all of you, get inside now. I'm assuming.
Well, don't have to tell me twice.
I'm assuming everybody gets in without a problem. Yeah, nobody's like, I object or anything like that.
I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. So as you get inside, there are wounded everywhere, some dead as well. A lot of the guards seem like wounded haphazardly. There's a lot of townsfolk that are in here, you know, just kind of hiding. You see that there is a man is walking amongst them all. He has a long sword at his hip, and he seems to be the one in charge. And he says, "Right, well, if they try to give us another go at the portcullis, I want to make sure that we have arrows to rain down on them." And the guard nods his head, and he runs up the gate. And he looks over, and he says, "Well, I wasn't expecting to see... I don't even know what this is." He just gestures to your group.
Hello.
Consider us extra hands?
And he perks a brow. "So you're actually here wanting to help?"
Well, of course, darling. We didn't
We
just
don't-
fight our way through cultists and kobolds just, you know, because we were bored.
Well, I kind of had my hands occupied. He just gestures to everything around, so forgive
Excuse
me if
me,
I
my
didn't
good man.
exactly see it.
Could I get a bow from your armory?
Quirks a brow, and he says, "We don't have an armory anymore." He gestures to the side of the keep. You actually notice there is a hole on the side of it, and he says, "Literally the first thing the damn dragon did when it hit us."
Well, shit, is there a spare bow lying around somewhere?
And he says, "As morbid as it sounds, if one of my boys fall, yours.
Look, this isn't a greed sort of situation. I need to be able to fire at enemies over the wall.
Well, I need. Well, if you're here to help, then I'm going to need you to do something more important than hold the wall.
His
What's
eyes
that?
light up.
And he
Please
says,
tell me you
"I
want
have-
us to fight the dragon.
Alka.
No, that is suicide.
Focus. This sounds like a you problem, Alka. Sphera looks at the guard. She was like, and she smiles and looks very charming and sweet. And she's like, Frank, was it?
No, that was the guard at the gate. You actually
Oh.
haven't asked this one. This one is the one who is giving orders, actually.
She was like, my good man. Me and my companions would like to speak with whoever's in charge here.
He nods his head and he says, "That would be me, Governor Nighthill. Pleased to make your acquaintance, and you shall see an image of him right now." In imagery.
Oh, not in characters of interest.
Again, I'm on a laptop right now, so I
okay.
can't.
Yeah, he looks like a governor.
You look fancy.
That's what I said. Longsword at his hip. He's got some armor on him. And he says, "I've been spending a lot of the time mostly getting our defenses here to bear. There might be another attack that I might ask for you to help repulse if we are attacked once more. But as it stands, what I need you to do is there are a couple of different areas where townsfolk are trapped. I think you could all. Are you all up to the task of going back out there, though?"
Daring deeds and acts of heroism, count me in!
I suppose if we've gotten this far, might as well do more. We seem among the more capable folk around here. No offense.
You hear, like, from the wall an archer.
Sorry, what did you say?
None taken.
Okay.
None taken. Right. Do you happen to know perhaps where these villagers might be trapped? I mean, this is kind of a decently sized town, and well, I don't think it would be within our best interest to just be wandering around the fire, smoke, and chaos blindly.
Right, you are. There's a couple of different locations. What we're going, essentially, and he lays out a map of Greenest. You should have a map of Greenest in the, in the imagery.
Yep.
So, where you see number 1, that is the keep. So that is where you all are in right now. He says, we also have an old tunnel for you to sneak your way out of. I'd also recommend using that as opposed to the main portcullis in the future for bringing townsfolk back inside. It's, they don't know about it as of yet, and don't want to keep it that way.
Understood.
Right. So, on this map, where do you think people are trapped?
He says, "But when the dragon first made its appearance, many people fled to the Temple of Shantia." And he gestures to, I believe that's number 3. Yep, number 3.
Zach, where in this map would the dragon be perched at the moment?
So, where it's perched right now is currently to the north. And you see that big circle area, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, almost like a town square sort of looking thing. It's on one of the buildings, just literally just chilling.
Okay. Got it.
It is very much unamused and like just
Right, all right. So based on where we're standing currently, what direction is that temple you said?
Looks like
Temples
it's
of
to the east.
Southeast-ish.
So that way, and you just see her point in a direction.
Alcar
Straight
takes
up
her hand.
routinely.
Huh?
Alcar takes her hand and levels it to the east.
Oh, the other east.
I thought you meant west.
Listen, it's hard to get my bearings inside of a stone palace, you know?
And
I mean,
and
We are an action-oriented group, aren't we? But let's just not dispense with the niceties. Sphera would sort of swagger over to Governor Nighthill and extend her hand. She's like, I believe introductions are in order. My name's Sphera, Sphera Wrath. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
he takes your hand. He does this sort of like traditional noble, like, you know, handshake when it's to a lady, and he goes, Tarba Nighthill, pleased to make your acquaintance. And all of you? He kind of like gestures to the group as a whole.
Quill Alamorn of the Neverwinter Academy.
Alcar the Courageous, I'm going to call you Torby.
Please don't. Other two introduce themselves. Yes, no.
I was gonna let Savvy go first.
Hello. Under unfortunate circumstances that we had to meet. But hello, we'll just...
Well, are you gonna tell him your name, darling?
Oh, well, maybe. Call me Lima.
And,
That's said.
You can call me Raina, darling. Raina Stormborn.
As I said, I wish that this was under better circumstances. I would have offered you all a flagon of mead when you all came here, but appears that will have to wait at least a while. And
You would have regretted it. I wouldn't have stopped at one.
Oh God, you're one of those.
Governor, couple of things before we head out. One, we have brought you a little gift from Burdusk. She gestures to Leosin to bring forth the prisoner.
Leosin dumps him over, and he looks at him, and he says, What's his deal? He kind of like his eyes kind of narrow a little bit.
Sif would just look to Leosin and say, care to explain?
This is an informant we found in Burdusk. Seems like he was trying to catch a carnival that was gonna make its way out here. Oh yes, the Feywild one. Yeah. Seems that this attack was meant to be coordinated in such a way that the carnival will get caught up in it. Right side, we adjusted a little bit, and that didn't happen, but... Well, needless to say, he's had a hand in it. Really? And you hear him the governor crack his knuckles. And he says, I'm going to give him a little bit of Greenest hospitality while you all are out then. If you don't mind.
To be fair, I think the man's been beaten enough. He's basically just useless at this point. We've gotten everything out of him.
Oh, nonsense. Everybody has a use, he says, and he hoists the guy up by his scruff and then starts walking with him to a different part.
Governor!
Oh, wow.
Governor, before you do that, I can think of a better use for him.
He says, what?
Put a weapon in his hands. Let him redeem himself by defending the keep.
Redeem himself, darling. Please. He's far surpassed that at this point.
Oh, nonsense. He's just a patsy. A desperate man driven to desperate acts.
Alcar.
By desperation.
Regardless
Alcar.
of what you might say, he still is part of the reason this is all happening around you. Do you not hear that? The fire, the screams?
Yes, I agree with you. That's why I think we should let him be useful instead of languishing in a dungeon where he's no use to anyone.
Oh, I don't think he's going to be languishing.
I think we should stay in our lane, Alcar.
He is connected to the cultists.
It's
Alcar,
just
before
a
we forget.
suggestion.
Alcar, lest we forget, he is owed payment by the cultists upon the condition that he brought his cart and the carnival over here, which makes me think that he still has cultist connections. Governor, I believe he may have information or connections that may be useful to you.
That's true. We didn't ask him that.
He goes, hence why I'm going to leave him with my good friend, Baba! And when he yells that, you see this very large, rotund man. Yep. He goes, see to it that he has some Greenest hospitality. So, fingers or hair or toes?
Oh.
Start with the toes.
Are you going to eat them?
And
Because
he
I'd
goes,
recommend fingers in that instance. Less chewy.
haven't decided yet. And he grabs the hold of the guy and just walks off with him. And you hear the guy is like as he's getting like drug off, and he says, "Don't worry, Bubba will see to him. Bubba always gets what he needs."
Bubba
Very
seems like
cool.
a man of culture.
Right.
And he goes, "Now, on the topic of prisoners, if you find an opportunity to be able to capture a cultist, I want you to make sure you jump on that opportunity as soon as you can. I want to have one of the ones that is in on this operation, and I want him alive, and I want to have a conversation with him."
And I think you should probably specify you want one of the humanoid cultists, right? Not the kobold.
Correct. I was able to capture one of them, and all I got from him was,
What?
Yeah, they don't seem particularly intelligent.
no, they don't.
Well, the
And,
kobolds.
and he says, right, now, I'd love to stand on ceremony here, but I have a keep to defend, and I need you all to get to the Temple of Shantia.
Right, action,
Now-
adventure,
now-
away!
Now, let's not be hasty. Speaking of Greenest hospitality, I know it's rather uncouth to bring up matters of, payment and all, but I can't speak for my friends, but I can speak for myself. Sphere of Wrath does nothing for free. I believe there's a quid pro quo in order.
He squints as he looks at you, and he says, payment will be in full when when the townsfolk are safe.
Very well. That sounds just fine. Indeed,
Ouch.
just fine.
Alcar stares at Sphera for a long moment, and 2 + 2 finally clicks in his head and realizes that heroism isn't exclusive from riches.
Cha-ching!
I do
Yeah,
have
you
a
see little dollar signs appear over his head.
I do have a final question for you.
Yes?
Say we get to these locations in an effort to save these fine folk, and we get to the scene and there are no survivors. What would you have us do? Move to the next one, or do you want their bodies?
He says, there's no way I'm going to be able to get a hold of the bodies in the current state, specifically with a dragon out and about. I'm going to have to accept that any and all efforts to try and recover dead will have to wait until the cultists have pretty much... My hope is that they're here for just to grab materials, supplies, whatever, and then they'll be gone. And then they'll decide that the keep is too much hassle for what it's worth. That's literally the only hope that we have at the moment. If they are dead, I'll have to accept that that'll have to be on my conscience. He just says as he kind of runs a hand through his hair.
In any case, we will be able to bring you back a cultist or two. We already dispatched a few on our way over here.
He nods. Good. Well then. Ben! And he yells out to some of the guards that are around, and he says, I want to make sure that anything that tries to get here isn't gonna get through without arrows in their eyes.
Speaking of arrows, would you happen to have a bow to spare?
Alcar,
I
you
literally
already
just
asked him
answered.
that.
I thought I asked the other guy that.
No, that was me.
Oh.
Oh my
He just kind of stares and he says, you're not the brains of the group, are you?
Definitely not. That's my bestie.
What?
Do you...
Quill's offended.
Before we leave the keep and go on our grand adventure, would now be a good time to take our usual 5-minute break?
Sure, I'd be down. I need to refill my water.
Everybody else?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Back
See you in 5
everybody.
minutes.
Yeah.
See ya. I'm back. Who else is back?
I'm also back, eating chicken drumstick.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I can mute myself because I'm eating something very crunchy.
You're doing crunches?
I'm back.
That's good. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I'm eating something crunchy, so I don't want to... You don't know how to just hear crunch, crunch, crunch.
Nice. What are you eating?
Crispies.
Crispies.
They're crispers. There's a little... Kind of like rich... They're little cracker things.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are barbecue flavored.
Oh.
They're very spicy. Holy shit.
So they're chips? Like crunchy chips?
Alright, look them up. Crispers.
Crispers. That's the brand name?
Yeah, I can get you a picture right now, actually.
It's a Canadian thing.
Yep, here, I'll put it right in general chat for you. This is literally the bag I took from.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, I like them. These ones are just very spicy. Like, holy crap, I wasn't expecting them to be as spicy as they are.
The barbecue flavor spicy?
Mm-hmm. It took me by surprise.
Zach would be very proud of me. I'm eating a chicken drumstick, and on the side, I've got spaghetti meat sauce.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That sounds good. I'm hungry.
Then
Just
eat.
not.
Consume your foes.
Get me a snack.
Ah.
Get thee to a snackery.
Mm-hmm.
Not me ordering crispers on Amazon. I want to try them.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
You're insane.
Why?
Do you not like crispers, Sabira?
No.
Really? What don't you like
They're
about them?
so dry.
Oh, they're dry?
They're so fucking dry. I don't know how you can do it, Quill.
They're basically chips, but they're chips but cracker form.
They're like pita chips.
Okay. I still want to try them.
I like them. I like my favorite flavor is sour cream and onion, but I always like sour cream and onion.
She wants to try these like exotic Canadian snacks.
Yep.
So exotic.
I'm gonna try the barbecue and the salt and vinegar.
Okay, salt and vinegar. The salt and vinegar I don't fuck with. I know my
love
limits.
Salt
That's
and
my
vinegar. That's my
Same.
favorite chip. Like the saltier vinegary, the better. Like if my
Listen,
tongue doesn't feel like it's melting off, it's not good enough.
Listen, I'm white. I know my limits.
I'm white too. What does that have
I'm
anything
white.
to do with it?
I'm white plus.
But you can do spice.
Barely. What is that?
Born, you're so butch. I'm surprised. There was this whole like thing about how not necessarily men versus women, but people who are more of the feminine persuasion prefer salt and vinegar, and people who are more masculine prefer barbecue flavor.
Well, to be
Really?
honest, I prefer.
What if you like both?
Yeah, I like both too.
And you're just an abomination.
No, I'm going to say this right now.
Yeah.
The reason I'm eating the barbecue ones is because that's the only ones we have.
Aww.
If I could choose anyone I want, I'd get sour cream and onion or regular.
I'm gonna try these two before I decide whether or not I want to try other flavors. Because if they suck, then yeah.
Have
then
you
they
ever had
suck.
poutine? Have you ever had poutine? Speaking of like Canadian snacks.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I had to go to Old Montreal for a conference.
Oh, when you were in Montreal.
Yeah,
true.
and I ate my
Did you
weight
like
in poutine and savory crepes, and I dream about it to this day. That was
You
like
mean-
6 years ago,
Nice.
You mean poutine?
and I still think about it. Yeah, poutine.
Poutine?
It's not poutine, it's poutine.
It's
Poutine.
What?
Put in what?
Oh my god, you're fired.
It's poutine.
I was never hired.
Poutine.
How can you fire he who is not hired?
Tomato, guys.
Hold on, I'm looking this up how it's pronounced.
Potato,
It's
potato, tomato,
poutine.
tomato.
It's poutine.
No, it's not poutine. It's just you modes it
I know.
anglophones.
You're really gonna argue with a
Say
Quebecian
poutine.
how to pronounce
Do
Putin?
not argue with a Quebecer about how poutine is pronounced.
Poutine.
According
Yeah.
to Google, it's pronounced poutine.
Okay, but who are you gonna
No.
trust, Google or an
According to
actual
you,
French
most
Canadian?
Anglophones
What-
pronounce poutine.
What about
I know the French Canadians tried to get out of here, so I don't know if I want to trust y'all.
Oh,
I
no.
met French Canadians here in Florida who literally owned a restaurant and they called it poutine.
I think it's a
It was on their
tomato
menu.
situation.
Trust me, it's poutine. In French, in Quebec French, it's poutine. That's
I'm
how
going
they
to go to
say
Montreal. I'm going to go to Montreal and
That's
kick your
how-
ass, Ray.
That's how
Also-
a lot of decent
okay.
Anglophone Canadians also call it. They
Okay,
also say poutine.
so Ray, I'm on your side here, but let's be fair. Quebec French is not real French.
Oh,
It's not about Quebec French or real French. It's about the delicacy that is poutine and saying it right.
Do you hear the rage in his voice?
Ryan,
This
even
is personal.
fucking Ryan Gosling. Even fucking Ryan Gosling says poutine. And he's
This
an
is
Anglophone.
so personal for him.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
Let's play antagonize the Frenchman.
That is a losing game.
hmm
I will find you.
Oh
You don't
man.
have to. I'll take you right to me. We're expecting 7 inches over the weekend, and I'll give you 7 inches.
No, bad,
If
bad.
it's any consolation, Ray, I don't even like poutine.
Ugh.
How can you
Just
not
when I-
like French fries and gravy and cheese curds?
That's the thing.
Ew.
I'm not big fan of cheese. I'm not a big fan of gravy.
Okay, I'll let you go on cheese, but gravy?
no, I hate gravy.
Thank you.
Not you too.
No, trust
I don't
me.
eat meat.
I will eat plenty of fries. Do not worry. I love my fries.
There's vegetarian gravy, and it tastes pretty good too.
Still hate gravy.
I need to get this out of my system before the stream starts and Zach yells at me, but Mead, for every sexual innuendo joke you've made today,
Have I caused you some
Emotional damage.
yes. And now the only thing you should be thinking is,
I'm in danger.
Daddy, chill.
oh my god, no.
Daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
Daddy, chill. I love
Calm
that.
down.
What even
Calm
is that?
down.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy chill.
What even is that?
You know what? I found a soundbite that has serious Astarion vibes, but it also gives me serious like Ray / Sphera vibes. Is
I'm the same person.
Starion is my spirit animal.
No,
doesn't that give you like serious Astarion vibe?
Yikes forever.
Oh, I love her.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, let's chill with the soundboards.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Is this how people interact with Alcar?
Hey pal, you're just blowing from Stupid Town? No, I'm from Loudwater.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Guys, let's
fuck.
stop with the soundboard.
Yep, we've overstepped. We've overstepped.
It's not meant to spam, it's meant to enhance.
Yes, it is not. It's like, don't put too many swear words. It's better if you just do one precision F-bomb.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, like that.
Oh wait, if you couldn't tell, I'm taking words straight from Baldur's Gate 3. How they cast the spells.
Nice.
Oh, that's a pretty cool touch. What the fuck? Oh no, yikes forever.
Hey Zach, are you here? Or you've just been listening to us be idiots for this entire time?
If he was here, he'd be yelling at us to cut out the sound.
Yeah. Is this going on the stream?
Yes.
Oops.
He
no.
watches it and he's like, I'm gonna kill you guys.
Mhm.
Oops.
You think I'm gonna edit this breakout to cover your ass, Mead? Hell no.
Hey, it's not me that's going to be under the bus. I used the soundboard very judiciously.
No,
You guys are the ones like blowing up the audio.
Uh-uh.
Nuh-uh. I think.
He.
Sorry, just Lyra just going, yeah.
He.
So has everyone been enjoying their characters so far?
I'm having fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like other than 3 of us getting entangled, we did pretty good back there.
Listen.
The rolls weren't in our favor.
Yeah, no, I was expecting Alcar to clear that strength check, but I missed it by fucking 1.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
The risk he took was calculated, but man, is he bad at math.
I really wanted to try to like get in there, rip the vines off the kid, pick him up, and like hoist him to Alcar using like wind and clouds and shit, and that did not work.
Yeet the child.
Yeah, like guide him
Yeet the
safely to you guys, and then I don't know what my plan was from there, but
It was a
did not
calculated
work.
risk. It was a calculated risk. Unfortunately, you entrusted me with the calculations.
Yes.
That is not my fort E.
14.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome
Sorry about that.
back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank God.
Absolutely nothing happened while you were gone.
What the fuck happened? No.
Nothing. Nothing happened.
Children.
No. No.
Children.
No.
What happened
I
when
hate
Papa
everyone.
Zach was gone?
Nothing.
Nothing.
People were gaslighting me and telling me that poutine is actually pronounced poutine.
Among
I
other
was just-
things.
I was just waiting for the silence to end with Zach going, you mean it's not?
Zach, don't you dare, Zach. Don't you fucking dare.
So, anyways, the Temple of Shantia. So
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the temple.
The Temple of Sean,
Well,
yes.
you all are so ridiculous.
We're magical,
Right.
okay?
Magically ridiculous. Yes.
Is this some kind of human god I'm too elven to understand?
It's the
Yes.
god of it's the god, the favoring god of harvest.
So, he recommended that the Temple of Shantia to be the first place you all go for, but there is another location as well.
Oh no, they ain't bringing us to no second location. Just kidding.
What is the second location? And then we'll determine if we want to hit that first.
Who does
It is a
number
lumber
4
mill.
work for?
A lumber mill! Great! A place full of flammable things! In a dragon attack.
And it goes, a lot of the workers got trapped there because, and he actually gestures to where the lumber mill is. So if you're looking at the Greenest map, number 4 in the bottom left corner.
I knew it.
That's the lumber mill is the thing. They're in two opposite sides of
Yeah,
Greenest.
the best obvious choice would be go to the Temple of Shantia, get the people there, bring them to the fort, and then head to the lumber mill.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, and even I knew that.
Alka, sometimes I wonder.
Whether or not I'm an idiot, it's pretty obvious.
Right, so do
You want-
we divide and conquer, or do we work
And then
together?
Nighthill, as soon as you say divide and conquer, Nighthill, like from afar, yells, "That is a horrible idea! There are cultists everywhere!"
It really is a horrible idea. I'm an idiot, and I know that.
That's also the DM saying, "Please, for the love of God, do not divide."
Do not split the party.
Just in this specific instance, there have been instances that it might work, but I know there's no way of you fully knowing. So this is the warning as the DM. Please don't split.
Yes,
Yeah,
we are in
we're-
a town that's under siege. I suggest we stay together. That would be wise.
So we're going to the Temple of Sean.
Or the
Wrong
lumber
god.
mill?
Wrong goddess.
Or the lumber mill first. Honestly, either one has merit for going to first. If
I
that makes
think
sense.
people are more likely to shelter in a temple. And that is where we should head.
Perhaps, but if we remember our good friend Jim's speakings earlier, he's a lumberjack. And as soon as the town started engaging with these cultists, he picked up arms. That means there could be other capable men who have weapons and can fight. And perhaps having extra people to help us liberate this temple could be a good idea.
True,
That is-
and if this Sean is worth anything to their followers, they will protect them in their house.
Wrong goddess, but the one thing is, I do think you're actually correct in the fact that there'll probably be more armed and more capable fighters at the lumber mill. However, the more infant defenseless folk might have taken shelter in the temple.
True,
So
and I don't trust any god to defend their worshippers. I
But-
vote we go to the Temple of Sean.
Look at the temple on the map. It is surrounded by a gate, meaning there's one entry and one exit only.
And no one to guard it.
You don't know that. There could be, I don't know, gods who oversee the safety of the temple.
You mean clerics and paladins and whatnot?
Perhaps, yes?
Aren't you a cleric?
Well,
There's
yes.
also the fact that if there were any warriors worth anything there, they would have guided the townspeople to here by now.
Unless they're otherwise engaged and then are not able to make haste to this location.
Even more reason to go there first.
But then you
How
have...
about we put it to a vote?
Indeed, we are wasting time. I vote on the Temple of Sean.
I vote the temple as well.
I
Calling it the Temple of Sean? Sorry, Ray.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alcar does, yeah.
Alcar does. I vote the lumberjack. The lumber mill, the lumberjacks. Whatever.
Yeah. Sphera, Lyra.
I don't really care either way. There's
You
people
might-
out there who need help. The longer we delay, the longer we risk innocent lives being lost.
All right, that's 2-1 and 1 abstaining. Lyra.
The lumber?
All
In that
right,
case-
Sphera, we need you to vote to break the tie.
Oh, good grief. Can't you people just...
Come on.
We are trying to pick. We need you all. Make a pick if it has to be a flip of a coin.
Right, can somebody flip a coin?
All
don't got a
right,
coin?
fine. Alcar pulls
So-
out a coin and flips it.
How do we do
So
this?
I imagine
one-
that's a D2.
Yeah, hold up. We have to define what is what before we roll it, though. 1, the temple. 2, a lumber mill. All right, Alcar, 1d2.
Temple it is.
Haha!
Rena rolls her eyes.
All right, temple. So, the governor looks over and he says, "Are you lot ready to get moving? I have the passage that I was mentioning before ready."
I think we've
Just
covered
about
everything.
ready. One question. Why has the dragon not attacked your keep? What is keeping it at bay?
You want the honest answer?
I do.
I have no fucking clue. If it wanted to, it would just destroy the keep right this instant. So the only thing I can assume is that it's, for whatever reason, it's not worth its time.
Or it wants it intact.
Maybe
something
it's...
in.
Sorry, you were saying, Rena?
I was just going to say, perhaps it's predicting that we're going to try to gather everyone there, since it's the strong keep of the town. And then once everyone is in one place, it could just dispatch it all in one fell swoop, and that'll be the end of Greenest.
Now, I am but a simple himbo, so I don't remember who said it, but I remember someone saying that the keep's stone dissipates the lightning of its breath attacks.
You did. You're correct. You did.
Yes, but that doesn't
Maybe.
mean that breath attacks are all that a dragon has within its arsenal, Alka.
That's true. However, the breath attack is one of its biggest weapons.
And so
It
is
should-
its
oh.
size. Look at that.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Yes,
but it would have...
let me continue, please. Sorry? Yes, it can use its tail, its wings, its claws, and its mouth and whatnot, but also it will have to come down and land on the temple, which means that there will be 1,000 little stingers coming up and getting it. There is a chance that, even if we do not kill it, we have a good chance of wounding it, which I don't think the dragon wants that.
Interesting.
That's a good
Well, that
point.
answers my question. Thank you.
I wouldn't want to
governor
get...
speaks up, and he says, "The truth of the matter is all of this is a gamble. Yes, there's the chance that they could bring all their forces to bear on the keep, and we wouldn't be able to stop them. But it's a better chance than where everybody else is currently. It's the best thing we have. It's not a matter of having the perfect solution. It's just what we have is what we have."
All right, well, let's get going.
All right, so you all want to make your way to this little secret passage kind of thing?
Secret tunnel.
Nope.
Secret tunnel.
Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. So, the governor opens up what appears to be this sort of trapdoor that goes down into this sewer-looking thing. It looks like a drainage pipe, essentially, but a bit bigger, that goes underneath and out. And if you were looking at the map, number 2 is where it pops out of.
Number 2.
Number two
didn't even
coming out of
realize.
the tunnel.
You all are children.
But
Yes.
don't lump me into that.
No, we
Okay, most of you are
Alucard children.
Most of you
We're-
are children. There we go.
We're a big number 2 coming out of the secret tunnel.
Nope.
Okay, all right. Let's keep moving.
It's just mead. So, as you all go through, again, it's not the most. It doesn't smell the greatest. It's not great, but it is. There is a gate that is there. The governor is also moving along with you, and as he kind of gets down there, he pops open with a key, and he looks over at your group and he says, "I am grateful for this, but all of you, please be safe. I know that you're all risking your lives even trying this. I know that I will be in your group."
Dying is not on my agenda for today.
I hope you're right.
Nods his head. And I'm assuming, do you all just get moving?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would like somebody to take the fate of the party into their hands and roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I love the immediate, oh god.
27, that's how old
So-
I'm gonna be soon.
So you see a little bit of a sight at the side of a river. You see 2 kobolds. However, one kobold is red, the other one is blue. And you hear one of them,
Hey,
the one looks at her.
yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? Well, it could be the reasoning of some sort of cosmic reality, Like, are we just a mistake of one thing having gone, wrong somewhere in the universe, and then all this ends up happening? I don't know, but it kind of keeps me up at night.
And the other one, which is the red one, goes,
What? What?
Yeah.
No, as in, why are we here at the fucking river?
Aww. I love that.
What was all that stuff about the universe and all that? Oh, nothing.
Yeah. I get
Wanna talk about
Quill
it? Nope.
is gonna turn to Severa and just whisper, "Do you think you could use your mind thing and kind of like pretend to be like a voice of like a deity in their heads?
Tell them what?
Just tell them your god commands you to depart from to forsake the dragon and depart for a remake."
Even better, be the dragon and demand that they drown themselves.
What?
I cannot affect the voice of the dragon, but I think the blue one might be more susceptible.
I wouldn't say drown themselves. I would say just try to convince them to leave and go. Leave.
You're right, drowning oneself is impractical. Get them to slaughter each other with their weapons.
Let's see what I can do.
Alright.
So, Sif would attempt to speak into the mind of the blue kobold, since it's the most philosophical. And she says, "The universe has answered your query. It's time you depart for greener pastures."
You just see his eyes go, you don't even need to do a roll. Like, yeah.
I heard it.
And then he goes,
What do you mean you heard it? I heard her? I think. Yeah.
and he kind of like thinks in his head really hard, and you can tell he's like trying to think, like he's going to like that as he's trying to think. And
Take
in
your
his
friend
head,
with you. Together you shall be unstoppable as you go forth into this world.
Hey, Clip. It appears you need to go. Here. Greener pastures. How do you get... A town is literally called Greenest. How do you get greener than that? I don't know.
Explore.
Well, it's not very
Explore
green
your
anymore.
latent feelings of homosexuality with each other.
What?
Okay, now it's getting weird, but I think we should go.
and the two kobolds, Clip and Nerp, set off on their own.
Nerp.
Nerp.
Nerp was the red one.
Nerp would never do something like burn a town.
You just
Wait,
said her.
Done.
Clip and Nerp.
I think it worked.
Good job, Sarah.
God,
Yes, that is
dumb.
kind of a throwback.
What did you tell them?
Yeah, that's a good question. What did you tell them?
I told them I was the universe answering his query, and that they should leave and seek out greener pastures.
No.
Gods, they're dumb.
Are you sure that's
I
all
was
you
like-
told them?
Well, I also suggested that they explore their latent homosexual feelings for each other.
You should have convinced the blue one to kill the other one in a religious sacrifice.
We don't have time to unpack all that.
Well, either way, they're gone now. Quick thinking on your part, Quill. That was rather clever.
Thank you. I mean, you have... If they're having, existentialism, why not have the voice of existence come to them?
Right.
That's for anybody for the ringer.
So I would like Severa take inspiration. If you don't already.
Yay.
Yes, because that was pretty cute. You guys could have easily just went over and killed them, but you didn't.
Well, since we're... Can I suggest that Quill also get inspiration since it was her idea?
I'm usually not a fan of people suggesting inspiration, but that does make sense. I'll say this kind of again because I've mentioned it several times before. Please don't suggest people get inspiration because it's all up. Does that make sense? That kind of...
Yeah, I guess.
It undermines me. So... yeah, Quill, you get inspiration.
Yay! Thank you!
Yay!
Yay!
Well
High
deserved,
five!
guys. Good job.
And good thing too, because you can see that they actually had what seemed to be signal flares for something on the floor. They just kind of up and left.
Oh, I wonder what those are for.
Bill's gonna go over and investigate.
So you're gonna come over and investigate, and okay, what are you doing? Like, are you just like picking them up? Like how are you investigating them?
Picking them up and just seeing if there's anything else in the area to see.
Roll me perception.
Woo, perception! Yay! Not yay!
Boy.
That's a 4 or 8. I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know? Okay.
You don't really see anything beyond it. All you see is that they're very like rudimentary, like basically stone and flint, I think, yeah, pretty much just like flint that's meant to like spark so they can light this sort of torch-looking thing.
Okay.
Can I take a look? Like, is there some sort of military application to it?
Try and maybe roll me history at advantage.
I think I know a use for these.
We should definitely pocket them. They'll come in handy.
So, Mead, what you're able to put together, like, whatchamacallit, what's the wording? So, you're able to know that, based off of where they were positioned, this was to signal another group of something. Usually it's when you're wanting them to maneuver, or if there is a reserve troop that's waiting to come in. So this might not be all the numbers that the cultists have. There might be even more in wait somewhere.
Guys, I think I know what these flares are for. These are, I've used something similar. They're meant to signal a maneuver to another force. I'm pretty sure that what we have here in Greenest isn't all of the cultists' forces. There are probably more out there somewhere, possibly across this river, waiting for the signal to move in.
Oh. Almost hits. That's not good.
We know what we could do? We could misdirect them. go to another part of Greenest and fire the signal flares to get them to go there where we are not going, thereby drawing all the resistance away from our true goals.
We could, but...
Why does everything smell like copper?
We could. I don't hate this idea, but first I think we should be keep heading for the temple, and not make a detour in case, time is of the essence. But do not. I think you keep that idea on the back burner.
I'll put them in my pack for now. And he stows the flares in his pack.
Any comments from anybody else?
No. Okay.
I mean, all the more reason, darlings. We should have probably gone to the mill before the temple. It's the furthest point away, if you're traveling via roads, from the town itself. And, it could have been a very nice diversion to, extract the lumberjacks and set off the flare and quickly hurry ourselves back into town.
Well, we can do that at the temple as well.
Yes, plus if we had not gone here, we wouldn't have found the flares.
Potentially.
Anyways, we should probably keep going.
So you continue moving. Lucky you, that is your encounter, if that makes sense, from the beginning portion.
Woo!
Or not beginning portion. In terms of traveling. Whatchamacallit? Let's see. Okay. You
onwards and upwards.
see... What's up?
I said onwards and upwards.
Mm-hmm. So, as you all are moving, you are able to finally see the temple. So now, the way it is that the little wall thingy that you see, that's like this little, 1 foot high little stone wall, if that makes sense. More of like almost like a garden gate, sort of. Like, like what you usually have to keep like livestock or animals, right?
Mm-hmm,
really?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of one of those. And you see that there are 3 groups of cultists. One at the front of the temple. One in the back of the temple. The back of the temple, you see that there is smoke billowing as it appears that they have that the cultists have started a fire. This is a stone building though, so the fire hasn't started spreading or anything like that. But the fumes and the smoke is bellowing and coming forth. It seems like they're trying to smoke them out. At the front, there is a battering ram trying to ram the doors open. And the third group is pretty much in reserve to the side. You would all be able to see how many are in each of these groups. The third group that's in reserve is the biggest.
Okay. How big are we talking?
So the group with the battering ram, there seems to be a cultist with a dragon mask leading it. And there are 2 normal cultists and then 6 kobolds, making a total of 9. And those are the ones on the battering ram. The ones in back lighting the fires, 4 cultists and 4 kobolds, making a total of 8. The reserve group, you see what look like these small, dog-sized drakes. There are 2 of them. And there are in total, so 2 of those, 3 cultists, and 10 kobolds.
Would I be able to identify? Can I make an Arcana check and try to identify the dog drake creatures?
Go for it.
24.
Okay. So you find out that. So let me get some art for you. This is an ambush drake. Decently common for kobolds to have, but also these are known as creatures that usually come from hatcheries for dragons.
I don't
They
like
look
the
this.
sound of ambush drake. Oh!
Oh, that's so cool.
That's a lot of resistance. We're not thinking about fighting all that at once, are we?
No.
We could use one of the signal flares to draw them off.
Good.
We're assuming that these
Not a
creatures
bad-
are not intelligent.
No, I think they're more like. Would I know with a 24? Would I be able to know like the average intelligence? Are they like dogs but reptilian?
Oh, they're definitely like dogs. They're definitely
Okay,
like
they're
dogs.
basically like
they have an. It's for reference. We're talking a 4 intelligence.
yeah, they're basically a hound but dragon.
And Zach, the reserve ones, where exactly are they? Are they closer
They're pretty
to
much
group
like
1?
they're not closer to either group. They're kind of like to the side of the building itself, almost like laying in wait. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They're not closer to any which of the other groups.
Right.
We have quite the conundrum.
That's a lot. It's a lot of cultists, a lot of kobolds, and a lot of backup.
I would suggest. Well, I don't. I think maybe we could try use the flares and try to misdirect them. I don't hate that idea, but I would definitely not suggest taking on 2 groups at once.
I think even if we use the flare, not all of them would leave. That
No.
means we still need a contingency plan.
I
Get
think.
in.
I think the reserves will probably head for the where the flare is. Well, I think the other 2 groups will continue doing what they do.
If that happens, then we target the group that's, well, less intense, i.e.
Well-
the group in the back.
So you're suggesting we go through the back door, so to speak?
Perhaps we don't attack. Perhaps we try to weasel our way in. Convince them that we are either cultists or we have other interests. I might have something in mind.
Well, that's the one thing. We kind of need to rescue the people inside. So it's a matter of how long will this charade last.
Well, once we get in, we can decide that. On being, we have to get in there. Unless you think it's a suicide mission. We go on to the lumber mill, try to rescue as many people as we can there. But this seems to be where the action is hard.
I think it's a moot point to try and go all the way to Lumberville when we've become here.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I could cast an illusion and approximate the sound of the dragon's voice calling for them to assault the keep. That would draw their forces away to a potential slaughter, and free up our passage to the cathedral.
Yes, but then once we need to get from the cathedral to the keep, we find ourselves in trouble.
No, because we'll be using the secret tunnel. I don't know why I said it like that.
But if the forces are coming from this temple to the keep, don't you think maybe there's a chance they might see the secret tunnel entrance? And we don't know if it was left unlocked for us or not, so you might be giving them a potential entrance directly into the keep.
No, because they won't know where it goes or what it's for, and their orders would be to proceed to the keep, not through a tunnel that they don't know where it goes.
I mean, Alka, I know perhaps their level of intelligence is not the highest, but to play devil's advocate, I mean, it's not uncommon for a keep such as that to have a back entrance or a secret way out.
Yes, but they wouldn't have explored the tunnel, so they won't know where it goes or what it's for. They wouldn't stop to explore it. They would proceed to the keep the best way they know how.
I'm going to have to agree with Reyna on this. I think they would To be honest, I don't think we should let them go towards the keep at all. I think we might
Why
just
not?
have to brute force it here. Take on one group at a time.
I will also give as information, you counted maybe 8 or 9 guards in total.
At the keep? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, whatever you call towards the keep, if you actually think that they could end that off. Does that make sense?
Well, then we could have the dragon, quote unquote, recall them to the town square, where it is. By the time they realize the duplicity, it'll be too late.
I think that'll piss off the dragon enough to assault the keep.
True, and the dragon isn't exactly that far away from the keep either, so they would have an advantage to turn around and then attack the keep, and we're just putting those men in the same situation. I say, we barge in, we take them out. I, for one, didn't come all this way to learn more about cultists and get revenge just to let them walk away and stay breathing.
Okay, I want to make this very clear. I am not trying to shy away from combat. I love combat, but look at how many of them there are, and how many of us there are. That's not exactly a fair fight.
Yes,
Hey, Zach.
darling, but you saw how quickly they died earlier.
They did die very quickly.
That is true.
So, yeah, what's up, Thorn?
I just wanted to ask, how far away are the groups from each other? Like, if we start attacking one, would they immediately be able to close in, or would we have some distance and time?
It depends on how the fight goes, entirely. If you guys are able to kill them in few enough rounds, then there is a chance that you're able to take them out before any of the other groups are wiser, because I'll give you this benefit of knowing it is very loud. You have an entire temple full of screaming people and yelling, fire going off in the background, a battering ram at the front. There's a lot of noise happening. So it won't be just as simple as, oh, get over here! You know what I mean? Like, so in terms of trying to go from that angle, there is the potential you can put down the group. You just got to be smart about it. It all comes down to, rolls. Anything you do is going to come down to rolls, obviously. But like, there is it's not unreasonable to think that you would be able to kill a group without the other one seeing. The group you have to worry about would be the group that's in reserve.
Yeah.
That's the group
and
you're going to have to worry
they're
about.
still kind of a little ways away, right?
All right, you've convinced me. Let's slaughter them!
Hang on. Yeah, Zach?
A little ways away in the sense of, like, they're within, like... So, if I were to give an equate, if they saw anything go down, they'd probably be on top of you in about 4 rounds.
Okay.
So, you gotta find... My recommendation, figure out a way to deal with that group, and then find out what you're doing from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, take out reserves.
Sorry. Deal with the reserves first, and then figure out what to do?
Correct, because unless you want to try and risk fighting the reserves and whichever group you're thinking of going for at the same time. Now, obviously, you could try and do the whole, like, ploy of persuasion thing. That's an option, too. I'm just laying this out. Hey, here's what could happen from a combat perspective.
My other question was, say we were to engage the group in the back. Is there a way to get into the temple from the back then?
You can't tell.
Is there an
You
entrance?
have to be there. You can't tell if it's all been burnt off or anything like that. There is but it appears that they seem to be there seems to be an entryway. It's just whether or not it's, like, too effed up, if that makes sense.
If I may make a suggestion, Ray could in theory, once again, using her Gwail and charm and whatnot, kind of come in, pretend to be a cultist, and basically say, "Oi, they need help.
Yeah.
There's an army coming in from the east or west or whatever. They need you there to hold them off."
Or that the people inside are needed by the dragon or the other cultists.
They wouldn't. I understand that, but the issue is they're trying to get in anyway, so this would just say continue to work that they're doing currently.
Point being that we could use a ruse, suggesting if we were to pass ourselves off as cultists or whatever and convince them, that we need to get the people inside the temple out and bring them to the dragon or whatever.
They're doing that right now, that's the issue. They're trying to barge down the door and smoke them out with the fire, so they're trying to get them out regardless.
Yeah.
But they're probably trying to butcher them, no?
Yeah, but still, the point is, they still want they'll continue what they're currently doing.
But if we convince them that the dragon is hungry and wants us to take these people to him as a snack,
They're still gonna They're still gonna do the same. They're continue their course of action. They need to distract them with something that doesn't involve the people in the church. I would say, like I said, distract them. Say they need like backup on like the east front or the west front or something like that.
Oh, so exactly what I suggested earlier.
What do the others think?
Lara, Raina?
Sorry, what was the question?
I was suggesting that what Raina could do, what Severa could do with her, her charms and guile and whatnot, is to basically go up to the reserves, say, hey, you're needed, pretend to be a cultist, say, hey, you're needed on, like, the front lines, because we have an issue, there's an army coming or something along that line, so you need to hold them off. And basically send them away so we can focus on the smaller groups.
Yeah, but what are they going to interpret as the front line? It's going to be the keep.
We say the east side of the town or the west side. The keep is in the smack dab of the middle.
We are on the east side.
So we send them to the west side then.
Yeah, and then when we have to go to the west side, they're a problem then.
Well, here's what we do. We send them off to the west side. We get the people out. We take care of the small groups, get the people out, and then we launch one of the flares from the east side, then run away.
Zach, when looking at the map, what is this? I'm assuming it's like a nobility house that's all the way in the northwest corner that's surrounded by a gate. Am I correct?
That is, yeah. Would you like to know what that is?
Yes.
That is Governor Night Hall. Night Hall's hall. So it's literally called Night Hall.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's like his like big house, pretty much.
We could send them there. That's the furthest point away from everything that we need to be focusing on.
Okay, we could. We could send them there.
We could say that the man in charge is holding up in his house.
What number is that again, Arya?
Not a number. It's all the way at the very top left corner.
Top left corner. That's that fortified kind of house thing?
Yeah.
That has a wall around it?
That's Night Hall's house, hall, whatever you want to call it. But
yeah, it's called Night Hall.
If we say that the one in charge is holding up there and that we need them to move their efforts to try to take him out in order to take the town, then they'll march all the way over there. That's the furthest point away from literally fucking everything that we need to be focusing on, which would buy us a lot of time.
Yeah. And did we get to see who's in charge of the reserves? You mentioned that they were
not in charge of reserves. There doesn't seem to be it seems like the three cultists in the reserve seem to be leading the group, but there doesn't seem to be like a definitive leader at the front where the the battering ram is, right? That has somebody who looks like a leader-ish kind of one, and not like in the sense of like, oh, he is a big bad, but more like he seems to be leading that group.
Okay. So there is some manner of leadership or cultists there.
I would focus on just getting the reserves out first.
Okay. If we are to attempt some guile to get them to go there, I'm going to ask this question out of character. I recall something that the innkeeper in Burdusk said to us about Thayan wizards potentially being allied with Dragon Cultists and also being really, really feared. I was gonna suggest, what if Sphera disguises herself as a Than wizard rather than a cultist and tries to tell them to go to the governor's keep, that she's working with the dragon.
You want to
I
pretend
feel
to be
like that would be more. It would be more feasible because we don't really know much
It's
about
up to
the
you. If
cultists.
it would be a gamble if the Thans are actually working with, because I will
It's a
also
gamble.
admit, Withers was a little kooky when he was saying that.
He
But,
was a bit
you know,
kooky when he said
Withers might have a point. You don't know. It would be a
Right.
gamble if they are in cahoots. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'd like to try it out just to see if he was right or not.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like that plan, to be honest. It's a gamble, yeah, but if it works, oh boy, it's gonna pay off well.
Guys?
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm for it.
Lyra, Reyna?
I'm
Yeah, go.
indifferent.
What?
I'm indifferent.
Okay. I specifically recall the even though he was kooky, he mentioned that Than wizards are, and we all know this in Faerun, that they're really, really feared and respected. And to have one potentially working with the dragon would probably carry a bit of clout. It's something that occurred to me, and like Zach said, it's a bit of a gamble. It could pay off, it could go horribly wrong. Are we prepared for that? Is that the course of action that we want to take? I'd love this to be a group decision.
I think we should try it.
I think we should try it because we need like I said, my idea is we need to get the reserves moving, depart, to leave.
Because you're talking about engaging the third group, which is the reserve group, to try and get
Reserves.
them to go, correct?
Yeah. And my concern is that if I disguise myself as a cultist, they might try to use some like insider knowledge or test that, and we might not like say the right thing or know the right thing and make them suspicious. But if we come at them as a powerful outsider that could potentially be threatening and also allied to the dragon cultists or to the dragon themselves, maybe that would work. I don't know.
If you want to try that, that's fine. We could try it.
I like that idea, to be honest.
I like it, yeah.
Okay, and if it goes south, then
we get fighting.
We fight or we run.
Which is plan B anyway.
Which is plan B anyway, but I've heard from the two of you, Reyna, Lyra, are you guys on board for this in case it gets ugly? I just want to kind of feel you guys out as well.
I mean,
make
whether
sure
or
that
not this works, whether or not anything we try works, there's always a risk of combat. So I think if this is something you want to do, I think we've like spent a lot of time going back and forth on how to handle it. I think we just need to like pull the trigger.
Yeah, let's just do
fine.
it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
So, just do you put up the illusion like, do you put up the illusion ahead of time or something like that? Do you, like, what is your illusion? Describe your illusion and how you're doing it, and what you're using. Are you using like a disguised self, or?
If I may just quickly suggest, remember they're called the Red Wizards of Fae.
Yeah,
What's
Red
that?
Wizards of Fae or Than Wizards.
Yeah.
And like,
So she would look to the others and say, if we're targeting the reserves, then I don't think we should do this as cultists. I think I have an idea, something that the innkeeper we met at Berdusk mentioned. And
Were those, you mean the crazy man?
Sphera would cast disguise self in front of them and assume the form of a female Than wizard in red robes, and she's bald and really nasty looking, and has like tattoos all over her neck.
Sphera, you got ugly!
My God.
Imagine, what was her name in the Dungeons and Dragons movie? Serafina?
Something like that.
Kind of
Sophina?
like that. Yeah,
Sophina, yeah.
Sophina. Sophina, kind of like that.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Gross. No, I'm just kidding.
And then Sphera says, "Does this look convincing?"
Quill gives 2 thumbs up.
I was still waiting for a ew. All right. So you're gonna approach the group, yeah?
Yep. Red robes, flowing, bald, menacing, undead-looking, Than the wizard. Tattoos.
And the rest of the group is kind of like lying in wait, sort of just hiding, correct?
Or rest of group could come with, acting like thralls.
We don't have enough
what
disguises for that.
Yeah, I will say
guys...
it's gonna be very apparent they do not look like fucking. There's no way unless you have a disguised self for all of them, you're not gonna be able to pull off them looking like thralls.
If you want backup, I can do disguise self too.
And I can use minor illusion.
That's not gonna be work.
Yeah, minor illusion's not gonna.
A minor illusion is not a disguised self. You can't just use it interchangeably.
Okay.
But Lyra, you've got it.
Lyra has it.
I do. It is one of my firebug abilities.
Oh, amazing. Could you make yourself look like a kind of Than mercenary wearing really creepy, evil-looking armor or something?
Whatever you just said, I do it.
That works.
Great.
And then Zach, you told me to just hit Fireball Magic, right?
Yeah. Until I get that figured out. Oh crap, me. Boundary, meh.
So cool.
All right. So if you're above magic, you use disguise self, and now you look like a creepy Than. Congrats, you're ugly. No. The two of you approach it. As the two of you approach the group, the 3 cultists at the front draw their swords, and you hear almost like a collective what from all the different fucking kobolds that are in the group. And it says, "Who goes there?"
I am Shachaf.
Bless you.
Representative of the Zulkir of Enchantment of Fae. Your services are needed elsewhere.
Roll deception.
Oh god. I am using my recently gained inspiration for this.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow.
So bad.
One of he says, "You're a Thane, right?"
Indeed. We work with the dragon, and we are under their orders.
And like you can see kind of a grin under his hood as he says, "You know, that's funny. The Thayans aren't supposed to be here for another 2 weeks." And he says as he draws his sword, "We're going to be going into initiative."
Well, now we know that the Thans are working with the dragons.
Oh, fuck.
We did find out some information.
Yes, we did.
I'm going to be moving you all to a map. Okay. This gonna be fun. Yeah, sorry. Give me a sec. I got it.
We gonna get exploded.
I will say, that was some rotten luck. And I'm gonna be nice and have the party members decently close. I don't have a map for like on the outskirts outside of the temple, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna use the road maps.
That's it.
So, all right.
Oh boy.
You tried. I applaud your effort.
I'm gonna add you all to initiative. Everybody, go ahead and roll. And I'm going to put this out here. Retreat is an option if you discover that you guys cannot handle this. Okay? I need to make sure that everybody is clear on that.
Fight to the death. Got it. Woo!
So, no! All right.
Wow, we all rolled pretty bad.
So, I guess this is where all the bad rolls come in. Damn.
Oh my god, that's a lot of dice.
My god.
All right. 1 second. Let me just cycle through. All right, here we are. I'll start up the music again. Kobold comes over and he starts off the fight with yelling.
He's just yelling, yeah!
And he's gonna run over at you, Severa. Scimitar.
It does
Fortune
not
hit you. All right,
No.
you just like narrowly like.
Hi, I'm a kobold. Nice to Tiger. Ha.
Oh no!
Kobold also attacks me. That hits. That hits. Click to apply full damage. Okay.
You.
And I'm assuming. So, do you drop concentration when it hits?
I don't.
Oh, no,
the
not
dice
again.
self is not.
Oh, it's not a concentration. Got it.
Yeah.
That misses.
That misses.
Alcar. Up. Unfortunately, your friends have now gotten into combat.
Alcar immediately sprints into the fray, and determining the cultist to be the greatest threat, he targets him with his great sword.
That's an immediate kill.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice to meet you. And then he just
boss!
and then he just bellows threateningly at the two kobolds. And oh, okay. That was just for flavor, but if I can actually get something out of that.
You just killed one of the guys that's supposed to be. Ooh. All right, no effect yet. But you do notice something. Killing the cultists seemed to waver the kobold's resolve.
And that is my turn for now.
Vera.
All right. Sphera would glare at everyone attacking her, still in character as a fan wizard. And she says,
You have picked the wrong fight with the Thyans. Now prepare to meet your doom.
attempting to also intimidate. And she starts singing. And it sounds like elvish lullaby. Kind of like what the Fellowship of the Ring hears when they enter Lothlorien, like the lament for Gandalf.
Oh,
It's
that's such a
very,
beautiful
like,
poem.
It's very like haunting and like strange and unnerving. And she's gonna cast Sleep.
Okay, and who is that? You get to target, I believe, multiple people.
Yes.
And also, let's see, I think it gives an effect. Yep, it does. Awesome.
Ooh.
Character the
All right,
creature with
so
a low
you have
turn.
26. The cultists take account for 18 of that if you're going for the cultists first.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 sec. You have about 8 more points to divvy up, but the cultists immediately fall asleep. So you have 8 more points if you want to divvy up somewhere else. It's a kobold is 5 for reference. So do you want to do a kobold or do
How much is the Drake?
22?
Oh Jesus!
Drake is probably going to have a lot more hit points, I'm assuming.
You could say that.
So let's go for a kobold, like the one that's closest to us. So maybe this guy down here.
All right. Wait, no, wrong one.
Not this one hiding behind bushes. I just noticed him.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him either.
You don't see me.
You don't see me.
He pops out, surprise, motherfucker!
He just watched a tall, lanky bastard cut down one of his homies and scare the shit out of 2 others. He's a little intimidated.
Any chance I can roll an intimidation for the Thayan spiel?
Sure, go for it. Actually, that would actually kind of work in this instance.
Okay. Intimidación.
Intimidazione.
All right. Again, once we'll deal with that once we go through some of the kobolds' turns.
I'm not ending my turn just yet. I'm gonna eat an opportunity. Is it 2 opportunity attacks or just 1 if I decide to move away?
It's 2. They're within 5 of you.
Ooh.
Depends on where you're moving.
If I move this away?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2.
get you.
Yeah.
If you move 1 back, you only get 1 opportunity attack because you're still within 5 of here. But if you move any more than this square, you get both opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
Well, this square or this square, actually. You can only get 1. Anything else, you get 2.
I want to move back as far away from this as possible.
Then you take both op
You have to. You will have to take both op attacks if you're going to move.
I'll take them both.
Okay.
We're about to see how tanky Severe is.
Should I eat them now before I move, or should I move first?
I'll. It depends. You're not. How close to death are you? I don't. They're kobolds, so they're not going to do.
I'm not.
Horrible.
I have some life.
Okay. Then 2 daggers. 1, 2.
Oh damn! They rolled good.
They rolled the exact same.
That is 8 damage. Like they both go.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Go ahead and pull yourself away. However far you're gonna pull yourself.
Sphera is bloodied and shrieking and hissing. And who's closest to her? That would be Lai, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lai, you would notice her face waver and change. And I'm gonna, if I'm allowed, I'm gonna send you a message about this, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Zach, is that cool?
That's fine. That's fine. But go ahead and move your. Don't save that for after your turn, please.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that right
Just
now.
so we can keep it rolling.
I'm moving back here, and as a bonus action, I would like to drink a healing potion.
All right, go for it. You should be able to just click it, and it should use.
Ooh!
10 healing points.
Nice.
You got back what the kobold did to you and
Yeah,
more.
that's almost all of what you lost.
That's actually more than what was just taken from those op attacks. So
Yeah, and the only other damage she took was 4, so that heals all but 2 points of damage that she's taken.
It's not full
Wow, I did
healing,
that.
but I'm looking pretty good.
all right,
I mean-
good. End your turn if that's your turn.
Yep.
This kobold is going. Seeing this is going to run away.
Coward.
Nice.
This one is also going to run away. Seeing all of their leadership drop seems to have wavered it. The kobolds seem to be
Nice.
routing. The ambush drakes do not appear to be running, though.
Oh, still got fight on us.
Like, and literally, it's like a bunch of ants. Like
This shit. Just turn Dave into a fucking kebab.
Lyra, you're up.
All right.
Okay, and you had your weapon. So I'm assuming you're doing the bonus action to enchant a stick and then attacking with it at this kobold,
See my stick.
or club,
My
whatever it is. That
scimitar?
Stick.
Wait, it wouldn't be your scimitar.
No,
It's
not a
shillelagh.
stick.
Yeah, no, but that's the entire point
Oh, I
of it.
see
Is that
what
you're
you're saying.
taking an inanimate. So if you read it, you're basically taking a piece of wood, enchanting it, and then
Gotcha.
attacking with it. So
Then, yeah,
that's your
my
bonus
stick.
action and action to do, but that's a hit, and that would kill that kobold.
Beautiful.
Intimidate them. Do something intimidating.
Something intimidating.
You are the biggest in the party, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't know. It's up to you.
You just
Luma.
literally scream at them. Rah!
Go ahead and roll intimidation. I live for that.
Yeah.
God, so like, it's funny just because of how sweet and sweet looking her art is.
I
right?
know.
But, oh wait, no, she looks like a Thayan still.
Oh,
She
yeah.
looks like this.
That's something
and-
scarier.
And you're like what, 6'8" or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this big ass. You just see her. Soiled pants. Ooh, rare drop. Is that your turn?
Oh god.
Yeah. I get some of that.
Unfortunately, this kobold did not do this.
Fuck this.
On the other side, ambush Drake. Gonna dash. Right now.
Reina is also gonna move.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. Stay away from me. You don't need me. I don't want you here. Hey, what?
Hold on, let me do a measurement really quickly.
Okay, I see your ruler.
Range pulls out a piece of some measuring tape. Just.
Okay.
Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, but if we hit sleeping targets, is that a crit?
Potentially, yes. I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh?
What you doing, huh? What are you trying to do? Stormy lady. Lady Storm. Something. Oh shit!
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh.
So the cultists don't get a save and die immediately.
Nice.
The ambush drakes will have to make a save. The kobold here dies regardless because it's half damage on a success, right? So the kobold just got because that yeah, it's half damage on a
I'm
on a
picturing
save.
the kobold just evaporating.
Yeah, like Reina.
And to
like,
reference how
runs-
this looks.
Oh.
Oh no, the bodies. I was gonna move the bodies, but no. Describe your end, and I'll show you the effect on the bodies.
Okay, I was gonna say she like runs in. Her skin looks a little bit more blue than normal, like just a little bit, and her hair is always like wafting in the breeze, like kind of even if there is no breeze, giving her like, you know, an ethereal aura to her, but her eyes go silver and start to like dance with electricity. And as her fingertips also dance with electricity, she kind of just like looks to the sky and like lets out a shout, and then channels all of that energy, which you can feel kind of like electrifying in the air, and shoves it forward in a massive thunderclap that just like sweeps 15 feet in front of her in like all directions, like in a wide.
And it throws. It fucking yeets the ones that die immediately. Just. Now it's time for the ambush drakes.
Gwendolyn is taking a note.
They save.
Do they still take half? Yeah, they take half. Okay.
Yeah, correct. Well, that's why the other kobold die immediately, regardless whether he saves or not, because he. Yeah.
Do they get
go ahead and take that.
pushed 10 feet away too?
Nope, because they saved.
saved. Okay. Let me see. And then I have a bonus action. Hold on. I don't think I have any bonus actions prepared.
Yep.
So I will. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Does my Shield of Faith on Alcar still remain from? Well, I'm assuming that's been more than 10 minutes. Right?
Yeah, I would say it's gone now.
Okay. Well.
Rip.
Okay. I'll end my turn.
Kobold!
Huh, yeah, no. Hey.
Ambush drake.
Hello, Cloud One. Apparently this is how we sound. Fucked up you did.
Miss.
Miss I do.
She greatly dodges.
Yeah.
Grill's turn it is.
Oi. Bad dog. Oh.
Oh.
That
Oh no.
that hits, and then it looks over, kind of like, bless you. Oh wait, no, not dead.
Wow.
I was about to say, what? They are squishy.
No. They are not that. They don't have that lack of health.
And, Sorry, 1 second. And then my turn.
Okay. Kobold.
I changed my mind. Action, disengage.
Smart
Good luck,
taking
bud.
that action. I would have killed him.
We should still probably try to kill them before they warn their superiors about us.
Are they running towards their superiors or just running in a random direction?
You don't know where their superiors are.
Seemingly to us, it's a random direction.
And so many of them have gotten away by now. It's kind of a fruitless endeavor anyway, if we have a specific goal other than just butchering kobold.
This one behind the bushes.
Well, it's been fun, y'all, but, yeet.
Alcar, your turn.
Alcar's in a blood frenzy after that first cultist, and he just cries out, "This is what I live for! Fighting side by side with my bestie!" And swings his greatsword at the thing. Well, that's okay, because I am going to use Action Sword! And I'm going to attack again.
Wow.
Whoa. That's a lot of die.
Whoa.
Wow.
You cut through it.
Huzzah! And then he's going to move up and provide an additional target so that Reyna could possibly be spared. And I'm going to end my turn.
All right, Severa.
All right. Severa glares at the ambush drake that both Reyna and Alcar are currently on. And she will launch a firebolt at it.
My dream.
Coming right up. Where the hell is my firebolt? Oh, here we go.
It's dancing while it's waiting. That's a hit.
Oh yeah.
It is still up.
And I will end my turn.
Alrighty, Lyra.
Let me see.
Missed.
Damn it. Oh,
We'll try. Oh. And yes, that's what this drink sounds like.
Oh, okay. Oh. Now you can't see me.
Ooh. You turn invisible. Okay, so I'm not gonna make your token invisible right just now because this fight will probably end soon. But it will not.
Yeah.
It will not be able to attack you because it does not see you.
Hey. Okay.
Reyna.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh my god, you're running into the same issue Belagor had with fucking
Sacred Flame.
Sacred
Yeah.
Flame.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have a melee weapon?
I do. Yeah.
I would recommend using that instead of damage cantrips, unless they serve like a specific purpose out of personal experience.
But fair.
Or get your wisdom really high up.
Ambush Drake. Hey. You want it, Alcar.
Bring it on!
Oh shit.
God.
that So take the damage and give me a strength save.
Are you biting him in the crotch?
Okay. It tries to like latch onto you. So like it like does the sort of thing. What it does is that it bites onto your arm and it tries to do the alligator death roll pretty much.
And I'm just like resisting it. Not today, Satan!
It gets a nasty ass bite off of you. Quill, it's your turn. It looks at you and be like,
One more damage. Do you wish to do one more damage to me, you little child?
Wait, first off, she's like, who the hell is Satan? Anyways, fine, yeah, sure, I'd love to do one more damage. You prick.
For some reason, my name is Jerome now, and I sound like this. That's war.
and it dies.
Quill the kill stealer.
Alright, so technically we're not out of combat yet, just because one kobold still is up here, still trying to run away. There's nothing anybody. Yeah, but he's asleep.
He's face down the dirt.
He's pretty much.
I'm gonna fire at it.
I'm saying this one's gonna get away, unless Quill has something else.
Nope, I don't have anything.
So, sleeping kobold's turn. This one runs away, and combat
Alcar's
comes
just
to
gonna
an end.
no. Alcar's gonna just walk up to it and swing his greatsword, and somehow misses it, standing still, asleep.
So, I guess it is an opportunity if you guys find any value in having a kobold prisoner.
Isn't the attack already going? Because it's sleeping.
What's that?
Is it the... Did you get advantage on them since they're sleeping?
it's more ask. I mean, we can go over that after everybody answers
If you
whether
want,
they find any value in keeping a
I
kobold
mean,
prisoner. I'm
maybe
giving
we-
you guys the opportunity before just saying, "Yeah, just kill it." I'm being nicer.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
dumb. It's dumb. Should we try to convince it to like serve us instead?
That would be hard to do. Kobolds are rabidly loyal to their dragon overlords.
I
They
think
would
more
never
like
stand for it.
it would more likely try to deceive us and then backstab us at the earliest
I
possibility.
don't think, with all due respect, I don't think it's smart enough to deceive.
Yeah.
I say we don't take it because we were already informed that a cobalt was captured and they got nothing out of it because they weren't
Yeah.
high enough on the chain of command. So I
They're
say we
literally-
just dispatch it.
Yeah, they're literally
Kill
just
it.
cannon fodder. They're not trusted with anything important enough to be of use.
Okay, go ahead
Kill
and just
it.
press the advantage button on it just to see it's. I'm if it does, yeah, just for shits and giggles. So yeah, I'm just gonna say you kill it, but like you miss a couple times, almost like you're trying to bring yourself to do it. It's like, look how cute he is while he's sleeping.
Oh,
Aw.
God.
Wife and children.
Oh no!
You know,
Aww.
I suddenly find myself incapable of doing this. Maybe somebody else wants to take the lead on this one.
Firebolt.
Oh, fucking Jesus, savagery! That's a kill.
Holy
So
shit, Quill! That's the second time you've impressed me with your raw bloodlust and savagery.
So
Is it?
For something so small, you carry so much hate.
Was it? Growing up wasn't easy.
So, well done. That group has been dispatched and taken care of. I'm going to move you all to the Temple of Shantia map so you guys can get a look from the side view of kind of what's going on. So you guys have now a better opportunity to decide how you want to go about trying to help the temple. Well done, everybody.
Well,
That
thank you.
plan didn't go as well as planned, but you know.
Yes. We beat the crap out of people.
Let's keep our illusions up, Lie.
Yes.
So, am
Right, I
I
think
the
we
only one who
Go
heard
ahead.
that?
So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I have to use the restroom real quick. So
Okay. We
Am
have
I-
them for an hour, so we might as well like keep them on and use them to our advantage.
Am I the only one who heard that cultist say that the Thayans are definitely involved in this?
2 weeks apparently they're coming.
No, we
No,
definitely.
I thought we were doing this out of character. Sorry. Mead, it was only myself and Lai who got that information.
Oh.
You guys
Well,
weren't.
we were pretty close, and Zach wasn't making any particular effort to
you were
hide
in
it.
the back. You were in the back, and Zach said, because he was being nice, that he would have you guys be there. But I feel like that's one of those. You kind of saw what was happening and you ran over.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, to be
Bad.
fair, there's like the sounds of battle and fire and screaming all around
Yeah,
us. Like we were not
that's
that
true.
close with all of that noise going on.
Yeah, I feel
Fair
like
enough.
Lai and I took a risk to go up there and disguise ourselves, so we would be the only two people who would
Okay.
have this information.
Okay, our bad.
So,
That was
Spirit-
exhilarating!
well, it did not work out the way I thought it would, but we did gain some valuable information in the process.
What did you learn?
She would kind of like side-eye Lie and then look at the group. They did not believe that we were Thayan wizards, obviously, but they gave us a clue. They mentioned that the Thayans were not due for 2 weeks. That confirms that Thayans are involved with the Dragon Cultists. They will be here.
Here in Greenest or here in Faerun? Or at least here in the Storm Coast?
Well,
Here
it's-
in Green.
Well, I don't think they would be here in Greenest. I mean, 2 weeks? This place would have been well in hand if not for us by then.
The cultist said it himself. Lie, back me up here. He said the Thayans are not due here for another 2
He
weeks.
said here, that could mean Faerun, the Sword Coast, Beerus.
I'm not doubting what you heard. You definitely said that they'll be here in 2 weeks. It's just a matter of can be very subjective.
To be fair, they could have been here as in this general area, meaning this side of the country.
I see
Either
what
way,
you mean.
Either way, this
Either
proves that
way.
Withers isn't crazy.
Precisely. Either way, wherever they end up, we now have confirmation that the Thayans are involved with the Dragon Cultists.
Right?
That's not good.
Who
No.
love to have a bunch of
Hands
wizards?
up.
Actually, they're wizards. They have information. They have research.
None that they'll give to you except as a undead thrall.
Precisely.
Right.
I mean,
So,
if you're going to keep those disguises, don't you think that a different strategy is in order since they, as peons they are, were aware that you shouldn't have been here for another 2 weeks?
You could just say that we could use that to our advantage, actually. Say that you are a vanguard that arrived early. Because, think about it, if we weren't Thayans, they shouldn't know that, and they don't know that we don't know that they don't know. Why does everything smell like copper?
Exactly.
Okay.
We could say we are an advanced party. And we are here early to scope out the scene. We might as well use gases while we have them up. We have another hour or so.
I don't hate that idea. I'm just worried. Okay, we are here to scout out early party. What then? What do we say then? How do we get them off the church?
We kill them, of course.
Well, then what's the point of deception?
I don't really know. Catch them off guard? But if
Well,
we
it
don't...
seems that they...
Zach has returned.
Go ahead, Brayna. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine. If we don't kill them now, we're essentially allowing them to regroup and to do this again somewhere else, sometime else. The more we cut them down, the less their numbers will be, the more time they'll take to recoup, and it'll be more time before they can think about doing this again.
You know, I do like that idea.
We could at least use the deception to at least get them, pull them away from their current actions, if anything.
We distract them with the deception. Lure them into a conversation with us. And while they are distracted, the rest of us strap.
Wow, the iron is hot!
Precisely.
But if you both are distracting one side, then there's only 3 of us to dispatch that group. I thought you all said we shouldn't be splitting up.
We should.
No, I meant we go ahead and speak to them while the rest of you hide out and strike at them while they are distracted.
Just for knowledge sake, that direction is the end with the battering ram. This is the end with the fire in like what looks like the back door. So, just for directional purposes.
We should assault the ram first.
Well, first off, what's up, Severo?
What Civ is trying to say is that whether we engage Group 1 or Group 2, we kind of use Civ and Lie as distraction to engage them in conversation and try to surprise them with the rest of the party attacking.
Gotcha.
Like
So pretty much set up, pretty much try to have the focus on you, and then get a surprise round in combat on them.
Yeah, a surprise round. Yeah. That's what I'm suggesting.
But Zach, you're saying one group is in the back and the other group is in the front. So if we go to one, the other group isn't necessarily going to see us because they are divided on either side of the building.
I mentioned this. I also just mentioned as a general thing, in that like the thing about this is that with all the noise happening and the front has a battering ram going on. So like, and there's people inside the temple screaming. So. Like, the likelihood of them just hearing somebody yell for them from the other side of the temple is very low. You know what I mean? So
we should assault the ram first. Whether we deal with the fire or not is irrelevant if we can get the people out the front without them knowing any different. And if the battering ram brings down that door, then they'll just swarm in and butcher everyone.
Agreed.
I must say, we noticed one of the cultists wearing a dragon mask. Perhaps they are more senior than the others. If we are to capture one, we should capture that one for sure.
Good idea.
Good idea.
I'm
all for it.
For some reason, when you said "good idea," I thought back to Monty Python with when they were talking to God. Where he goes, "Good idea, oh Lord. Was it a good idea?" If anybody,
Question is, if we were to capture said cultists from the first group and then attack the back ranks, would that put us at a disadvantage?
I'm sorry.
How would we watch over this? How would we watch over this cultist and attack at the same time?
Sorry, I need to take a quick break. Give me
more-
like 2 minutes.
More time to flesh out kind of what the plan is. If you want to go for the front or the back, and how you want to go about it, all that good stuff.
So I am in favor of at least first off focusing on the front, because worst case scenario, if we get the front team first, if they keep the fire, we can shepherd out the villagers, and maybe if the back team finally goes, they can keep burning the place without noticing, without realizing we're gone.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I would suggest front team first. And the question is, how do we use the disguise to distract?
Well, we approach them again. This time, we say that we are an advance party. We kind of waltz over and be like, everything is going according to plan, it seems. We say we just came in.
If you can, maybe try and get information out of get the masked man to admit something if you can. I would suggest maybe my one suggestion is to really use that Saiyan superiority to your advantage. And basically just if somebody tries to question you, be ready to intimidate them into backing down.
All right, done.
You know what I mean, right?
Yep.
Like it says, "Have proved you're a Dragon Cultist." How dare you speak that to me?
Here's what's gonna happen. Ideally, Quill, you're gonna try to stay close, or maybe 30 feet close. What's the range of my telepathy? So that you can maybe feed me what to say.
I could try to do that, yeah.
Telepathic speech is... Choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while the two of you are within a number of miles of each other, equal to your charisma modifier.
Okay, so you have to connect. I have to be in certain range to connect, but you can stretch it out from there.
My charisma modifier is +3, so you just have to be within 3 miles of me.
Yeah, like I said, it's not that you have to be 30 feet to connect, but once the connection is there...
We connect first before I go, and then you're in 3 miles of me.
Add each other on Snapchat, all that good stuff.
You get to get
talking about a different type of connect, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Friend you on Facebook.
So, maybe cue me.
You
Even
guys,
give you suggestions. Yeah?
I have an easy way of targeting the cultist in the mask.
How so?
Reina has command. I can have it halt, and it takes no actions and doesn't move. And it lasts for 1 round, but maybe we try to keep that alive or entangled or asleep until the end. And then if I need to, I could use that, or maybe I could command it to follow us to the keep.
That sounds great.
That sounds great. That does sound great.
Especially if we get the jump on them. If our little ruse works, and we're able to kind of engage them in conversation and talk to them, maybe get some information out of them, you guys can surprise attack, and then you can use your command on the main cultist and get them to halt or whatever.
But it only lasts for a single round, so I would need to use it at the end of combat, make them follow us so that they're not actively in combat or potentially resisting, so that they follow us to the keep.
I will also say non-lethal attacks are an option too.
Yeah.
However, it must be with physical weapons.
Yeah, so Alcar could knock him silly.
Yeah.
I'm more
so
of
it's one of those things where, you could do a combination. Oh, really? Just to make sure that he doesn't run away.
Yeah, I will
Run
say
away.
that would be my last spell slot. I could only use cantrips or physical weapons. If you want me to use that, I'm happy to save it, but I need to know sooner than later.
I think
And-
save it unless you see him start to run.
Okay.
I'm also going to say this. All the events for Greenest happen within a single day. So I might hold on to that because you're not going to be getting a long rest until everything for Greenest is technically done.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of shit
And we still have
happens.
the lumberjack area.
Yep.
Correct. You still have the lumberjack area. So that's just a recommendation for the group in general is that now that you're here kind of thing and in the thick of it, you kind of oh god, now I have that one song stuck in my head. It's definitely gonna be a gotta get this done today sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Too bad I
Wait,
used my action surge.
Oh, welcome back.
Guys, carry on. I'll be right back. One minute. Quick peek.
Okay. But yeah, so it sounds like we all know what's going on / what the plan is. Yeah.
Matter of enacting the plan.
It's just a matter of execution.
Mm-hmm.
So Alcar is going to target the man in the dragon mask and non-lethally knock him out, while the rest of us break down and kill the remaining forces. And then, if in the event the dragon mask cultist tries to flee, I may or may not use my command to make them stop so we can apprehend them, get everyone to the tower for safety along with the cultists, and then make our way to the lumberjack mill.
Mm-hmm. Take the people, drag them back to the keep, and then we head to the lumberjack place.
Yep.
All right. Once
back.
Ray gets back, we shall enact. Oh,
I'm
perfect.
back.
All right. We are
back.
ready to enact the plan then. To the left is
Let's
where the
go.
battering ram is.
Okay.
Okay, Reyna's gonna connect with Quill mentally.
Oh my god, hi!
Hi there. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, again, you're hearing, like, in the background, you hear, like, a lot of, like, arcane calculations going on. It's like you're hearing 10,000 It's like you're hearing a bunch of typewriters going off.
Be prepared to feed me with what to say.
Okay, remember, use that to try to use again. They and the Red Wizards of Thay are very known for their superior intellect and their superior egos, so try to use that if you can.
Yes. Just feed me the information I need.
Oh look, she's doing it already.
Well,
What? This is in their head.
yeah, you just,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're just
I
watching
totally
Severa.
forgot about that.
Yeah, Severa and Quill just staring at each other.
Zach, my telepathy is up to 3 miles once I've connected with someone.
Yeah. So once you've connected with Quill, you're good to go.
Woo!
Yep.
I heard that part, by the way.
And I'm hoping that if we distract them enough, the other 3 can get the jump on the group that we're gonna attack.
Yeah. Also, should we
Alright.
hide in this corner here? Around the corner.
This is where the battering ram is, so we are already hiding around the corner.
Further.
Yeah.
Further.
Like, up this way where we
But
can
yeah,
see.
but like a little closer, so when combat breaks out, we're not running.
You mean like
So
right here?
This.
Yeah, that's where like.
So do you see where I'm pinging? This is where the battering ram is. For
Yeah.
reference,
Yeah.
And this is where I'm suggesting we hide.
We can
so
hide
we're a
in the
little
bush. What about the bushes? Is this a tree or a bush?
I don't trust a bush.
Why?
I can hide the bush.
We didn't notice it.
It's bushes and tree. It's bushes and tree. And yes, well, he was a sneaky kobold. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I remember we have Alcar right
As
here.
a kobold, he just said what? Pretty much.
Well, is this a ledge down here? Like, how high up is this?
About 10 feet.
Okay,
shit.
so we could just go all the way around and hide behind this, because even if we hide here, if they're up here, that's still more than we'd have to dash to get there.
Okay, that's alright. So should we get moving?
Well, yeah, probably. We should make our way around and then.
Shall we, Lyra?
Can we scale this
By
cliff
the
and
way,
come up from
Lara.
alongside the building?
It's 10 feet. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
why
I
I'm
have
saying.
I have pittons and rope.
Yeah, but why can't we just hide over here? And then when we need to get the jump, we're within range to just run in.
I would like a stealth roll from the three of you, though.
Fuck.
Because a movement and such, trying to keep stealthy in your moves. Lyra and Civ, feel free to start moving up.
Do we have any advantage
way,
from all
Lara.
the noise that's going on from the battering ram that they wouldn't hear us?
I'd say, I'll grant you that. Yeah.
Okay.
So press the plus button for advantage.
Woo!
What was that, Sage?
All right. So I'm okay. Those are rolls.
Those are indeed rolls.
Come on, stay quiet, you two.
Sphere and Lyra.
Lara, if anyone asks, your name is.
Is what?
What?
Cut out.
It did.
No, it didn't. That was the name.
Just it.
If anyone asks, your name is Ha.
I don't even know how to do that.
Okay, close enough.
I don't know.
Alcart, you can be
Um,
seen. Back up.
Let's pick a name that would be suitable for a Thayan. It sounds menacing in case names are asked. We should be on the same page.
What's
I am Shahan. And you will be.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna telepathize with Sierra. What's your status?
We need a name for.
Zalakar?
Is here.
Azir?
Is here. Is here.
Is it?
Is here. Your name shall be Is here.
Is here.
Is where?
Is here.
Is there?
Oh my god.
Right here.
You also
And wait,
hear as
wait.
this is all going on, the one with the dragon mask is yelling, "I want that gate down! The temple should be burnt along with all inside! Why is it taking so long?" One of the kobolds.
You have small arms.
We have small arms.
All right.
And yeah, everyone goes, yeah, maybe you should
Shall
help.
we? Shall we?
We shall.
Alright. Sphera with her red Thayan robes kind of approaches a dragon claw cultist up ahead.
Oh. The cultist says, "Halt!" And he kind of squints, like you can even see through it. As this happens, the kobolds even stop battering. I'm like, huh? Dragon Claw looks at you intently.
Sphera glares back and she says,
Well. My superiors will be happy to know that you have not entirely botched this operation.
He squints and he says, he goes, "Who are you, Thayan?"
I am Shachath, Red Wizard, in service to the Zulkir of Enchantment. This is my associate, is here. Question is,
where?
Who are you?
And he says, "I am first Dragon Claw Arnir." And he kind of like just says as he's like squinting his eyes at like at you through the mask and all that. Why are you already here?
We were sent in advance, my friend. We are more than aware that the Tyans are coming in 2 weeks from now. However, my superiors would wish to know that everything is in order. Is everything in order? I hear there is an issue with the gate.
He says, "Landragosa tasked me with basically putting this temple to the sword. Speaking of which, some people that should be using the battering ram should be doing that now."
Oh yeah, sorry.
Such incompetence will not go unnoticed.
You don't have any control over this portion, Payan. I'd recommend that you remember that it is you who came to us, not the other way around. Also, it seems like him and the other two cultists have their attention on you. Roll me insight.
Me?
Yes.
Insight. Camarada.
Hey, you're pretty confident. They're not really paying attention to what's behind them.
So maybe now would be a good time.
It's up to you.
You stealthily walk, try to pull their eyes away
Hang
to
on.
the other side.
We can talk, so you can telepathically communicate with me.
That's why I'm telepathically communicating. Sorry.
Sphera says to Quill, she's like, all eyes on us. They are not aware that you are behind them at all.
We get firebolt them now? Start burning the thing? Okay. I'm gonna try to pull them, distract them a little longer while I get into position. And Quill's gonna try and get to a better range. What she wants to do is to burn the firebolt aimed for the ram and burn it.
Okay.
And she rolled the highest stealth too.
Yeah. I got an at 20.
That's fine. What's up, Severa?
Sorry, Quill.
Yeah?
Cool.
As you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was saying I would like to try and aim a firebolt at the, while they're distracted, aim a firebolt at the, fucking,
But you're trying to initiate it. This will initiate combat.
Is everyone okay with that, or should I not?
Why don't you let me and Reyna attack and scale the cliff and engage them, and then you firebolt? Because if you just firebolt, that ruins the element of surprise, and we want to get in a surprise round before we start fighting.
You're going to get one regardless. This is just a matter of
Then I don't mind.
I'm also not wasting my movement speed scaling 10 feet up when I can just keep being sneaky and go around.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys feel like we need to get any more information out of these guys? Or should we just jump them? I mean, if we're going to take Dragon Claw anyway, we're going to get information.
Right, I think we should just move.
Well, actually, one thing you could probably ask. Why can't Sandragosa why Sandragosa is not just burning down the keep?
The dragon?
Yeah, just ask why the dragon sits there. Why
is it being lazy?
Yeah.
Why is it being lazy?
Wouldn't that alert them?
No.
What if he's not supposed to?
I mean, wizards don't know the decisions of dragons.
Yeah, just competence.
You want me to ask that? I'll ask it.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sphera would raise a clawed hand, pointing a finger towards the dragon.
Why has it not torn down that keep? It sits there like a smug cat.
He squints, and he says, "We are not the ones to question greatness. I'd watch your tone."
And firebolt.
All right, we're going in.
Get in there, Alcar. You should be like, and I'd watch your
and-
back.
well,
Hiya!
Don't move yet. What we're gonna do is I want all of you to roll your initiatives. I'm not gonna roll their initiatives yet. This is gonna be like the surprise round that you all get. Okay?
Oh.
Ooh, baby!
Okay, it's okay. You get the surprise round regardless. They're not getting initiative until after the surprise round. So, all right. Kind of like to start us off is gonna be Quill.
Okay, Quill is going to hit that, try to aim a firebolt for the battering ram and try to set it on fire.
Alright, go for it. This is going to be dependent on how much damage you deal with the firebolt.
Okay! Don't fuck me, firebolt. Please don't fuck me.
At advantage.
Oh, at advantage? Sweet. Uh-oh.
Press the advantage button. Wow.
Wow.
It hits it, and it spooks the kobolds, but does not spark all the way on fire, unfortunately.
Fuck.
You have movement.
Do they get any burn from it from the initial like blast?
No.
No.
It's a fireball, not a fireball, so nah.
Okay. Nope, I am comfortable right here where I am under the thing.
Okay. Severa. You also technically, because they're not expecting you to hit, so you also get a surprise round.
Svira is hoping that if she attacks, at least one of the cultists or kobolds will flee and report back to their superiors that the Thayans are working against them, just to cause a bit of chaos in communication.
You don't know if you're going to be able to necessarily get that, but that's a potential that could happen. So, what would you like to do?
Okay. She raises her hands up and she says,
Your incompetence is insufferable. I will take matters into my own hands now.
And she casts sleep.
Okay.
On who?
Well, it's an area of effect first of like to see who. So who are we sleeping?
Ooh.
We are sleeping. What do you guys think?
I would say do the Dragon Claw, get him out of the way.
Definitely.
Yeah. So primary Dragon Claw.
Okay.
And then
You'll have only
after
enough
breathing-
for one kobold. After that, that's it.
After that, just one kobold?
Correct.
Okay, then one kobold it is.
Which one? Which one would you like? Which one would you like to have Betty buy?
This one at the end.
I see all the cursors around it, like. Right. Immediately, they get put to sleep.
Just
All right, and then that done, I am also going to move myself. Does this count as cover behind these bushes?
This is kinda not. It's like very flimsy cover, so it'd be more just obstruction.
Obstruction of justice.
Okay, well, then right here. And
is that your turn? There's no
that
end turn
is-
button, so
There is no end turn
Okay.
button.
correct. I haven't put that yet because I haven't started the combat because we're going through your sneak attack rounds. So, Alcar, you're up.
Don't attack the Dragon Claw.
Alcar leaps up.
At advantage, by the way, if you attack.
Okay. Alcar leaps up the rock face behind the cultist and takes a two-handed grip on his sword and just swings for the fences.
Nice.
And, okay, that's a hit, not a kill, but a hit. Oh,
And
damn it.
that is my turn.
All right, Reyna, Stormborn.
Reyna's also gonna run in and try to catch this cultist off by surprise, and she's gonna swing at it with her warhammer. What? Hold on one second.
I don't know. It's not what. It's what.
What?
What? That's a hit. Ow! Fuck.
And that's my. It's not giving me the option to end my turn, but that's my turn.
That's what I was saying before. I haven't technically started the combat because we're doing the sneak round.
Got it.
All right, Lyra.
Let me just. Yes.
Earth tremor. Okay. Down and then because within 5 feet of you. Got it. So this one is gonna fail because it can't make a save.
Mhm.
The other two Dex saves.
Oof.
One fails, one succeeds. Which one is the one that fails? Actually, no. They both succeed. Never mind.
Yeah, I was confused.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I saw two. I bet. But is that your turn?
Let me see. Question. If maybe I can't use this, but maybe you can tell me. For Halo of Spores, if they're within 10 feet of me, it's a reaction. Can I use it, or is it only when they come into my space? It's not really specified.
You're surrounded by invisible necrotic spells that are harmless until you unleash them on a creature nearby. When it gets to see, moves into a space within 10 feet of you, or starts its turn. So it's when it starts its turn that you'd be able to do it.
So I can use it then. Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I'd have to look more into Halo Sports, but that's as far as I understand it. Yep.
Okay, then I'll end my turn.
Okay, that is your turn. Now it's time for all of them to roll initiatives. And
oh my god,
are you guys sick of the combat music yet? Because that's all I got for now.
I'm not hearing
I'm not hearing
All
it.
you is scream.
Oh no, I know. That's what I was gonna ask before I played it.
oh no.
Oh,
No,
I've got no problem.
No, the music slaps.
Okay, Quill, you're up.
Okay, Quill's gonna go here. And here.
Alright, you take an op attack.
Oh, fuck! You know what? Fuck it. Take it. Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped. Oh crap, that hits. Ow.
Call me a scrub lord.
Oh, let's do what's even funnier. That takes you down to half. I'm bloodied from that one hit. Yeah, but you see, Quill actually really proceeds to replicate the movements that Reyna did earlier when she cast that spell, and she takes a much more technical aspect to it, and she claps her hands together and she casts Thunder Wave.
All right.
Where did you learn that, Quill?
We got. Let's see. Let's go ahead and roll all. That is 3 saves. The rest die.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Nicely
Spectacular.
done.
Nicely done, Quill.
I was not aware I had this much bloodlust in me, I swear.
It's like.
This is what academia does to you, people.
And also, just as added flavor, you basically slam the battering ram onto its side.
Ooh.
Did it squish that last kobold?
No, it's just for flavor.
Nah, it's for flavor. I know. I know you really would love it, but no.
I would have adored it. But yeah, that's fair.
On the bright side, that battering ram's out of commission.
Yep.
Correct. And all these kobolds literally are. These two are on death's door.
Yep. Okay, I can't really go anywhere, so I'm just gonna sit right here.
Well,
all right. Kobold's turn.
Hey, you. That's what I got.
Oh no! Pack tactics!
Back at you!
Yeah!
Hey, you, Rita.
That does hit, but
Uh-oh.
unfortunately for you, darling.
I mean, unfortunately. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah, no matter what, because there's no way you can live through that.
Nice.
Even if you had full
Nice,
health, you
nice,
wouldn't have been able to live through it.
What does that look like?
It lunges for Reyna and it hits. She looks down at her wound, and when she looks up, her eyes are sparkling with lightning. and you just see like a surge of power come off of her body in the form of like electricity and thunderous lightning that just like zaps right through to his heart and kills him in one blow.
Like right before like the light hits his eyes, he just goes,
Do you accept an apology?
No.
Severa.
Hello.
What happened?
Severa is going. So, which is the weaker of the two cultists right now? Who's like at death's door?
Probably this one.
The one I'm fighting.
Yeah.
The one you're fighting. So the one. Okay. In that case, I will. Actually, no. The one that Reyna's fighting. I'm gonna give Reyna a bit of a boost, and none of you are gonna see this, so I'm not gonna really describe it. But she's gonna psychically attack the one that Reyna's fighting, and cast a Mind Sliver on her.
Mind Sliver.
When did you move all the way down there?
Unfortunately for you,
he succeeds. Okay.
He's successful. Jan, you really did move far away.
I was like, where is Civ? I had to scroll out.
She's just yelling from the side, I'm here in spirit for y'all. Hey, is that your turn?
I'm just gonna move up a little bit.
My God.
There we go. Been here the whole time.
Wow. This is gonna attack you, Reyna.
Okay.
Wah.
Miss.
I'm gonna attack well.
Dragon Claw. Hold this. Alcar, the courageous. Alcar, more like Alcar, the stupid.
Wow, did it take you a day to think that one up?
Yeah, I've been saving it.
That's a miss.
Same with my joke.
I know.
Alcar, you're up.
My turn.
To be actually talking about.
Oh, nice.
That's 15. Hi, how's it going?
Honestly, are you going to take my kill once again, Alcar?
Again, they've all been mine. All kills belong to Alcar.
I think you forget, darling, that I have a lot of revenge to take out on these.
I mean, if we're splitting hands, I'll take these stolen the most kills.
Bolton, I don't care about any of you. Hey,
I'm going to, but I'm also going to use Halo of Spores on you.
Ooh, let's see what that does. So, needs to make a con save, and it's a D4 necrotic damage. Yep. Roll me a D4. There is a chance that if he fails, he will die. So, I believe it's your spell save. What's your spell save DC? It should say on your whatchamacallit. If you go to your spell book, it should say spellcasting, wisdom, and then DC 13. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So he needs to make a 13 Constitution. Does he?
Damn.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yep. So
shit.
that attack that he did, the 24, it hits. So take 4 damage.
Ah, we kobolds can be good at something.
That's his turn. Reyna, you're up. Can you finish off this cultist?
I fucking hope so.
Let's find out. That's a kill.
Yay! She's gonna... Well, she's gonna put herself here in case he wakes up for any reason. And since it's gonna be a little while before she can get here and her comrades have this covered, she's gonna end her turn there.
Lyra!
Oh god.
Aww, that's sad.
This
It is
kobold
very
looking
sad.
awfully manly.
I'm just that good.
Maybe Raina
My
should
bad
have
luck
got-
doesn't make you good.
No, I'm just good. It's okay. I'm good. You can admit it. Hey, maybe we should go do that. You know, some smoochy time.
Ew.
Yeah, no. I'll just
I mean, come on,
disappear.
come on. I'm just a kobold. I mean, yeah, I'm like 2 feet tall. I'm probably
Yeah.
fine.
You're
Well,
not
I got-
Papa, and you don't have that riz.
And you can,
What if
I
it-
mean, regardless.
What if I tried? What if I tried? What if I tried? Let me try my how about now? No. Oh, okay.
If you stay on our side, you want to fight for us?
No. I kind of wanted to just, what? How do you even say it? Hit it and quit it.
Well, he shot his shot.
Well, we can definitely hit you and quit you.
Now is
wow,
not the
wow.
time, honestly. Finish him off and let's
Okay.
go.
Is that your turn, though?
Yeah. Yes, I is invisible, so someone else can take over this guy.
I believe you've used the maximum amount of those uses
It gets
now.
2, I think.
Correct. You used once before, and that.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Well, it's time we learn. Important time you learned a very important lesson, kobold. Something called consent.
Well, you're not my type for consent or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of goes like that when it comes in.
It's like, I'm the. He's actually starting to believe in his own hype now, and he's like, I'm gonna take you all on. Let's fucking go.
Oh my god.
I'm going over here.
Come on.
This kobold has crackhead energy.
Howard, get back here.
Get the tiny and small and fragile.
You're up. Let's see if you can down. This kobold has 1 health, y'all.
This kobold's manly.
Hang on. Sphera will speak into the mind of the kobold. And she will say,
Tell your masters that the red wizards of Thay are not pleased with their incompetence.
You hear
The
only
deal
1
is
word.
off.
You hear only 1 word in your mind in response from the kobold.
Who?
Tell your masters, red wizards attacked.
I don't think he has the intelligence to know what he's talking about.
For reference, lie. Kobolds have a 7 intelligence. So.
Write a note.
That's only 1 less than Alcar.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, Alcar's 8
There's
intelligence.
there's
What was
just
that?
no way we can... There's just no way
Kobold,
we
if
can
it were to
convince him.
cultists, you'd have a much better chance, is the thing. The kobolds
So
are
there's-
like, they might like be yelling like something, and you might convey it, maybe, but it's not gonna be as like be able as equivalent to say all that. At least not this one. A lot of these kobolds are very much the like sort of like pack-tactic ratty kind of kobolds, if that makes sense. Dumb, stupid, get a group of them and you can use them. That makes sense?
Could we like leave the kobold with a message or brand it with the symbol of Thay or something?
Do you have a symbol of Thay on you?
No.
It's not an illusion?
But
then no.
What about a message? Like a written note?
I mean, it's if you think he can reliably convey it.
Can we just carve it into a skin?
I mean, he's
gonna
not
die
gonna let us
before you.
do that.
Oh, for God's sake,
Damn
it's
it.
not gonna work. It was a good idea, but it's not gonna pan out.
Just use a note.
Not gonna pan out?
With the
I don't
kobolds.
think- with the kobolds, no.
It's a very, very far-fetched idea with the kobold. If it was a cultist, you would have had a lot more chance, but the 2 cultists are dead.
Okay.
They have
Sphera
expired.
Sphera just hisses and says, "You wasted him." Still in character as a Thayan wizard. And,
I believe that I've seen this in one of my poetry books. Check thyself before thine wreck thyself. Oh, fuck!
He checked himself and he wrecked himself.
That is the end of combat. Well done. You have an unconscious Dragon Claw, and you have defeated them. And as soon as you you defeat them, the sounds of battle came from inside. Now, here's the thing. Severa, when you win the fight, are you still in Thayan mode?
Yes. My illusion is still on. I have not dispelled it.
We're around dead people, just remember that.
So the door opens up. I'm gonna kind of do theater of the mind for this part. Just so we can kind of move a little bit more fluidly.
Mm-hmm.
The doors open up, and some of the townsfolk say, "Oh my gosh, we were wondering when." You have a second to try and see if you could do something to try and convince them. Otherwise, they might close the doors again. Because fans are infamous for reference.
Yeah.
I know.
I would just drop it.
Civ is gonna drop the illusion.
Okay, Lyra, do you do the same?
And just wave at them.
As they were about to like close the door, they're like, "Wait, no, it's just a pretty young-looking woman."
And me, Alka!
Are you here to save us? All of you?
Yes.
Well, that's the general idea. We weren't sure if we could pull it off, but it looks like we did, so goody for you!
Yeah, so time's wasting. We should probably get running.
You notice inside that there are a couple of priests. No clerics or paladins, unfortunately. But some priests, some townsfolk, and they all, seem to, get ready and group up. And it's like, all right, everyone, grab everybody who is unable to walk. We have to make our way. Where are we going? She says as she looks over to you.
To a secret tunnel. Tunnel.
Quick question: does anyone here have a strong enough back to carry an individual?
I do.
Other than Alcar?
I'm assuming?
Yes.
The townsfolk, a lot of them, it's a lot of women and children and old men.
Okay, yep. So, no.
So it's one of those things where it's like, and a lot of them are mothers, too.
Well,
if trying to keep their children around.
Can anyone drag him by a rope?
Yes, I have plenty of rope.
I'm just gonna say it's gonna be it's gonna have to be multiple townspeople trying to carry one of them.
Okay, well, assuming we don't hit combat, I'll just drag him. So the first thing Alcar does is use his hempen rope to tie this guy up real good, like really good, like he's not getting out.
Okay. And also, let me see. A little kid running with her mom stops in front of your group and says, "I wanted to say thank you for killing the baddies, and it looks like we are going to be all right after all." And he hugs. Somebody roll me a d5 to see whose leg he hugs.
Oh god.
I got it.
He hugs Lyra's leg.
Oh, thank god it didn't touch me.
It's
wow.
It's Kyle.
You said you referred to her as she and then as he, so he's like, I'm lacking context. It's a 50-50 toss-up. I get it right.
I thought I said he twice, but okay.
The children in Faerun have a propensity to be in boys. That's 4 for 4 so far.
Hugs your leg, Lyra. It's a really, really tight one, right? And honestly, it's like at your shin because of how tall you are at this point. And runs off with the mom. Is there anything you all want to do before trying to make a mad dash back to the keep?
Is there anything valuable in the temple that we can just see lying around?
Let me pull it up. 1 second.
Not my god, not my problem.
Only.
Elgor is just somewhere, just being like,
quietly seething in Scottish paladin or cleric.
All right, 1 second. Let me go ahead and check.
Yeah, I'd also like to investigate temple for loot, if there is any.
Trying to find, sorry. Somebody go ahead and roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
There is a singular sort of decorative golden candle holder worth 25 gold.
I snag it.
But
thank you, Sean.
This is for see, this is party loot. Okay.
Yeah, we'll split it. I'm just carrying it because I am the mule of the group.
But that's honestly it. That's worth getting inside of this temple.
Let's go and quickly to the secret tunnel.
Any objections?
Make like Michael Jackson and beat it.
As they leave, Alcar just waves at the temple in general. Thank you for the candle holder, Sean.
So, you guys are kind of going along the side of the riverbank, yeah, and making your way back to the tunnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Perception rolls, everybody.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Does a nat 20 see anything?
Yeah,
No.
God. Hi.
The back of your eyelids.
Oh, you're real!
Oh, you're real! So this is going to be Quill and Alcar. You notice that the air feels, like you hear the beating of wings.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's not good. Does anybody else feel that?
No. What's wrong?
I hear the beating of wings and the air feels really weird.
You see swooping down and getting ready to make a strafing run on your group.
Oh,
everybody roll me dexterity saving throw.
What? Oh, if
you have inspiration, I might want to use it.
I think I'm screwed. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Here's the thing: you only need a 5 or higher. Because it's not you that is aiming.
No, not the people.
It rips through and incinerates 5 of the people that you ended up saving.
Including the little boy?
Specifically the one that hugged your leg, yes. It swoops up and around. You're now maybe within 20 feet of the actual entryway as people are screaming, running, trying to make their way into the tunnel. And it's swooping around, and it's seemingly coming around for another pass. What the hell?
Most people in this instance would feel fear. Alcar only feels fury. And in an effort to make sure that everybody else makes it inside, he runs to the side and takes a fighting stance to try and draw the dragon's ire. Come and get me, you big scaly bastard!
Roll me a charisma check. At advantage.
At advantage.
That's a good advantage, but...
Yeah, I did, but for some reason it didn't roll that way.
Okay. So, it turns its attention directly on you, Alcar.
That's right! Down here!
People begin running as fast as they can, trying to make their way through the tunnel. I need you to go ahead and... This is going to be a very important dex save, Alcar.
Then I'm going to use my inspiration on it.
Then I recommend it. Is anybody wanting to do anything, or are you all also trying to usher people into the tunnel?
Do what we can to usher.
Sphera is just making sure that the captive cultist is going through that fucking tunnel and not getting incinerated. Dragon.
Because Alcar, did you drop the cultist when you ran out to the middle to try to?
Yeah, I left him with the group.
Okay. All right.
The Sphera's attention is on the cultist.
Yep. Quill's trying to get the women children. Alcar, give a dex save.
You just narrowly jump out of the direction as it strikes down. It carves into the edge of the ground and into the lake itself, or like river itself. You see the entire water become electrified. Almost all the townspeople are inside group. Are any of you not currently inside of the tunnel, or as soon as the townsfolk are inside, you're inside too?
Rena would be like waiting, like, come on, Alcar, get inside!
Quill's bloodied. Quill's bloodied. She can't do much. She's going in the tunnel.
Severa, Lyra, are you both in the tunnel?
Yeah, just waiting right
Are
behind
we
her.
is the cultist with us?
Yeah.
Yes. That we established.
We're in the tunnel. Yeah, we're in the tunnel.
Okay. Alcar. So the way this is looking is, how terrified does Alcar look when he's fucking running to the tunnel?
He doesn't. He just looks pissed.
Okay. I'm gonna need one more Hail Mary dex save.
I can't look.
Oh
god. Dear God.
It is about to swoop down and come straight down on you. But as it's literally about to like grab you with its claws, pretty much. But at last second, it hears a horn and waves off. And you make it to the tunnel.
Oh, thank God. A horn?
That was close.
Reina's gonna slam the tunnel door shut behind Alcar.
Oh, you made it!
Did you see me? I was amazing!
No, I was running for my bloody life.
You're stupid, Alcar. That was reckless.
But everyone lived.
Well, 5 people died, but...
Everyone lived from the point of my heroism.
Sphera would walk over to Alcar and give him a big kiss on the cheek. She was like, that was very brave.
Alcar just like picks her up and gives her a big bear hug. Thank you!
Oh my gosh. What do you suppose that horn was?
I don't know, but it saved my worthless life.
I think we need to inform the Night Hill right away what we just heard.
As you say that, you hear a familiar voice of the Dragon Cultists that you captured saying, "Where am I?"
In for a world of hurt, that's where you are.
But to experience some Greenest hospitality.
Good one, Quill.
Thank you. I have
So
a few
do you
moments.
all move with the townsfolk
Yeah.
and such?
We'd probably go to seek out, what's his
governor?
face? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Governor Nighthill is up top, and you see his face lights up as soon as he sees like townsfolk ushering in and such like that. He says, "Oh my God, you made it! You actually made it! Oh my goodness!" And he notices that some of you are wounded, and he like yells over to what looks like an apothecary, "Begin work on them immediately."
We had a horn.
I heard it too.
We also got a cultist.
And the Thans are coming in 2 weeks.
That too.
Okay, that is a lot of information to process. He just says as he just looks at you.
Well, I'm
all.
saying
One thing at a time. Whatever that horn was that drew the dragon away, he was about to sweep down and grab Alcar over here.
He nods his head. And based off the look of it, and you know, based on the the amount of people that are around, it looks like he goes. Looks like you got a majority of those that were in the temple.
We lost 5 of them on the way back to that damn dragon.
It was... Unfortunately, there's not much that any of you could have done. I appreciate everything that you've all done. I do. Now, take this moment to give a small bit of respite before going out there again. I hate to ask of you more, but I'm in no position to not.
There's a dragon on the loose. We've taken out quite a few cultists and kobolds, and captured one. I'd like to see some payment up front before we do anything else.
Well, to be fair, do we really need it up front? It's not like he's going anywhere. He can't stiff us.
He drops a bag of 150 gold. Payment is what you want. There. That portion up front. For reference, this payment, for reference, towns like this, that is a shit ton of money for them.
How much do each of us get if we split it?
That's what, 5, right? 30.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do nicely. Oh, by the way, we brought you a cultist. Not just any cultist. Senior cultist, it seems. He's the one who told us... Huh?
The Dragon Claw, he called himself.
Alcar tries to take the mask off of his face and just goes, yoink!
I was just gonna do that, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead. I just wanted to say yoink.
So,
it's fine, go.
Let's all try to be a little bit more conscious when other people are trying to get stuff in, everybody. Just, I know it's a little bit hard. I know we're all excited, but just a little bit of courtesy there.
That's fine. That's fine, Alcar. I made the announcement, so you can take the mask off.
Yay!
So you take the mask off again, just, it's a human.
You think this is worth anything?
And Nighthill says, well, regardless of the facts, I think you've all earned some food and a little bit of rest before going out again. Would you agree?
I want food, yes.
Pretty much just a, hey, heal up and kind of get primed for going back out again. I think that this is a perfect place to end off for RP Campfire too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have accomplished quite a bit. Well done.
Woo, go us!
Huzzah!
So
Huzzah!
We can handle short rest stuff. I think next game, honestly, unless we want to handle it like now. But I think that that's where we're gonna end off for tonight, or today. So thank you everybody who is watching, and we'll see you next time on GameDayHype.
Woo!
Bye! Farewell, friends!
Bye.
Bye.